man, tackle him. You know what you're also on, you hold him in the tackle. Tackle him. Oh, man, I'm tired of this thing, man.
Jono, the neighbors are gonna call the cops.
Oh, God, this shit more than a game, man.
Ah, yes, we've all been there before. This shit is more than a game, man. And now, these shirts are more than a game. But did you know that this merch wasn't made only for sportswear? No sirree. This shit more than a game is a lifestyle brand. You can wear the shirts for anything, such as going shopping, working out,
This shit more than a game.
doing chores, setting the mood.
Oh, yeah, that's that thing I like.
Changing a tire, robbing a bank,
Go, 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 go.
jumping a Falcons fan, and so much more. So purchase your official This Shit More Than a Game merch today for the low starting point of $28.03 and let the world know this shit more than a game. Warning, please see a doctor if you feel you've gone too far with taking this shit more than a game. This Shit More Than a Game is not associated or licensed with any organization or entity except for John Bones LLC. This Shit More Than a Game is not responsible for any fights caused by the shirts. John Bones LLC does not promote or recommend violence of any kind unless it's at the expense of a Falcons fan.
Looking downfield, first play, coverage type. Carr checks it down. It's intercepted off of Jawan Johnson's hands into those of Brian Branch. The rookie from Alabama with his second.
I hope this season is a learning experience for all of us. I hope you all can leave this season saying, I really learned something about myself. If we're going to take anything from this season, let us all at least say that we learned something. I learned something about myself this Sunday. Behind all of my brashness and some might even say assholeness, I'm a human being. I actually have humanity. I actually do, folks. Believe it or not. I know I'm calling for guys to get fired and lose their job and way of life every single day now, but I actually do have humanity. And I feel bad, folks. I feel bad for Derek Carr. That might be a shock to a lot of you guys, but I actually genuinely feel bad for Derek Carr. He's been getting ragdolled by the fans on social media, booed by the fans in the Superdome this Sunday, and even our local supermarkets. Shout out to Bromar. Even our local supermarkets are taking shots at him on social media. And I get that with being a quarterback comes scrutiny, right? Like, I mean, it's the most valuable position and the most popular sport in the world. Like, I get that any quarterback, you're going to have a bullseye on your back. That magnifying glass is going to be a lot bigger than any other position. I get it. I especially get it when you're making 9 figures. I get it. He's making over $100 million. I get that scrutiny is going to come his way. I absolutely get it. But, and mind you, this is Mr. This Shit More Than the Game saying this. I do feel we're going a tad bit overboard, Who Dat Nation. I think we're going a tad bit overboard. I mean, to go at his family, I've seen some people on social media going at his family. Would you want, I'm asking you guys, would you want anybody randomly adding your wife or your brother, your sister, or your mom and your dad if you were doing a bad job at your job or in your life? Like if something was going on in your life, do you think your family should be the ones hearing about it and getting, mentions and all that stuff on social media from people? I wouldn't want that. I know I wouldn't want that. So I'm not really a fan of like the fan base. And I get it. This shit more than a game, right? But I mean, let's reel it back in a little bit. Who Dat Nation? I'm not co-signing going at Derek Carr's family on social media, even if it's just like saying, your brother sucks. Or I know some are saying, we got to make Heather Carr cry, because one of Derek Carr's most prevalent quotes after leaving Las Vegas last year was that he knew that it was over when the Raiders fans made Heather Carr cry. So Saints fans, the rabid ones, are like, we got to make Heather Carr cry. And some might just be doing it in jest and in jokes, but I'm not down with that. I'm really not. But don't get me wrong. His on-the-field performance deserves criticism. Absolutely. I'm not saying that we cannot criticize his performance on the field. Hell, we're going to do it a little bit on our show in a few minutes. Stay tuned for that. But there's a difference between on the field and off the field stuff. And I'm just shocked, folks, because I have never seen a guy go from so beloved in our city to so polarizing that quick. That quick. If y'all watch wrestling, it's like the equivalent of a guy being a babyface to going to a heel, which is a bad guy. That quick. I've never seen a guy go from so beloved to so polarizing. And again, because of his on-field performance, I get it. He's not been worth the contract. He's not lived up to the expectations that we have set on him, that he set on himself, that the organization told us to get hyped for. But I'm going to be honest, folks. I don't think he's that bad of a player. I don't think he's great. I don't even think he's average at this point. But I don't think he's that bad of a player for the fan base to be so mad at him. I don't think he deserves the type of heat that he's getting based on his performance. Folks, I think humanity needs to win out a little bit. That might be a shock, I know, coming from me. This shit more than the game, right? What do you mean, Johnny? You always saying? I know. I think humanity needs to win out a little bit. But I also think humanity needs to win out with this organization. Never mind the fan base. I think this team needs to demonstrate some humanity. So all that to say, folks, Derek Carr needs to sit on Sunday. Derek Carr should not suit up on Sunday. Derek Carr should not be our starting quarterback this Sunday. And this shouldn't be a call due to his on-the-field performance. This shouldn't be the call due to anyone being a Jameis Winston intruder. It needs to be a humanity call. Derek Carr has had 2 concussions, folks, 2 in less than a month. Not even 28 days. Derek Carr has had 2 concussions. He's hurt his shoulder 3 times now. His shoulder's probably hanging by a thread. He's hurt it 3 times. He's going out the games 3 times this season with a bad shoulder. And on top of that, he has a rib injury. New Orleans Saints, Dennis Allen, coaching staff, Mickey Loomis, anybody, whoever's making these decisions, you need to save the player from himself. Because I know the players are always going to say, I can go out there, coach, give me a shot. We need to save Derek Carr from himself. We see how players are in the NFL after retirement. A lot of them are in their 40s and can barely walk. I've seen horror stories of how some players have to sleep standing up because of how bad their body is breaking down. And our starting quarterback, whether you like him or not, has had 2 concussions within a 28-day period. We need to sit Derek Carr this Sunday, New Orleans Saints. And I see also some fans saying that, oh, Derek Carr's faking his injuries and all that. Folks, you can't fake a concussion. You can't fake his shoulder being hanging on by a thread. Again, I know that we're mad. Absolutely. I appreciate the passion. I appreciate that you guys are finally letting the front office hear it. But I do think we need to show some humanity while being mad. I think we're all capable of that, right? I think. So don't get it wrong, folks. Derek Carr is absolutely failing the New Orleans Saints. I'm not arguing that he's a martyr. I'm not saying that he's, doesn't deserve the on-the-field stuff. Absolutely, Derek Carr is failing the New Orleans Saints. But I'm going to just be honest. If on this John O'Bone show, I am not anything if not honest. I think this fan base and I think this franchise is also failing Derek Carr. Y'all might get mad at that, but I think this franchise and I think this fan base is also failing Derek Carr. To be honest, folks, there are a lot of dirty hands when it comes to the 2023 New Orleans Saints. The bottom line is this: who's going to be the person to wash their hands of all of this mess? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the John O'Bone Show, where this shit more than a stream, man.
Look, if you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it? Just let it slip. Yo. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better. You can do anything you set your mind to, man.
This shit more than a game. Now y'all knew I had to do Eminem, right? The greatest rapper of all time. I would not be taking any questions. Y'all knew after playing Detroit who the Detroit intro was going to be. The Detroit themed intro. Come on now, greatest rapper of all time. Y'all know this shit more than the game. And while we're here, folks, y'all know how we got to start off this show. The only way, the proper way, the official way. Leave with this shit more than the game in the chat right now so we can get the vibes going strong. Y'all know that's the key word that the Saints love to use, right? The vibes. But let's get the vibes of the John O'Bone stream going right now. Leave with this shit more than the game in the chat right now. And I appreciate the hell out of you guys. Every week we are doing amazing numbers. We got over 60 people. Y'all don't realize last week we never had over 60 people at any point. To start the show with 60 people, you guys are doing the damn thing. We appreciate you guys. So please leave us this shit more than a game in the chat right now as we get this show started. And we're going to have a good time tonight, folks, because we got a lot to talk about. And on that note, I see we got over 65 people right now. I believe we only got 20 likes. I'm going to make you guys a deal. I know you guys like this the past 2 weeks. If you guys get this show to over 50 likes while we are live, I will play for you guys this week's skit that has not been released to the public yet. It's not on Instagram if you go looking. It's not on Twitter if you go looking. It's not on Facebook if you go looking. Nobody, my mom and dad hasn't seen a skit yet. My wife hasn't seen a skit yet. Nobody has seen a skit except me, and I am going to let you guys get an exclusive viewing of the skit if you guys get us to 50 likes on this live stream tonight. So hit that like button if you haven't yet, and you guys will be treated to an exclusive premiere of my brand new skit. There might be a familiar face in that skit that you guys might want to tune in to see too. And speaking of familiar faces, let's bring on a familiar face right now. Now, I know he's been getting a lot of heat from my community because of his very, as some would say, I believe my beautiful wife termed toxic positivity, but we're going to give him a chance to talk. I don't know if you guys saw my reaction video, something he joined me for the game, and he is still somehow glass half full about this team. Ziggy, welcome to the show, my man.
That's a great way to put it, Jono. You know, just not with the Saints, but in life, I am a glass half full kind of guy. Some people are glass half empty. Some people think the world is burning around them and different things like that. Think some people just probably need to take a page out the book of Ziggy. Look at things glass half full. And I think in Jono's soliloquy to open the show, I think he's starting to sound a little bit more like Ziggy because I was saying the same things.
I didn't know.
He just said in his own different way. Derek Carr. I was feeling bad for Derek Carr this game. I kind of felt bad for him, man. Dude, chest hurt, shoulder hurt, concussion. Like, come on, bro. You gotta feel for the guy. And I appreciate everybody out there that has been supporting your boy. And also first off, before I finish, before you continue, Jono, we got 64 people liking right now. How many likes we got right now? Hold on, let me see. We got 36 likes. Can we get that to 40? Can we get that to 40, 45, please?
If we get to 50 before this show is over, I will play an exclusive premiere for them. And Ziggy, you know we treat our audience well, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, we do.
Treats us well. We want to treat them well, but y'all got to do just a tad bit more.
Just a tad bit more.
And you know what needs to do a tad bit more to actually really impress me? Because I'm sorry, I'm just not impressed with how they look right now. I know the fans are about to get mad at me bringing him on the show, but this is a safe space. This is an equal opportunity. We're all about diversity on the John O'Bone Show. So we are going to bring on again my little brother Evan, and I'm sure he has a lot to say about the Dallas Cowboys and unfortunately about the New Orleans Saints. What's up, Evan?
Hey man, you know it's all good in a Cowboys nation. That's all I'll say.
He's actually that's tame, Ziggy. I'll take it for Evan. That's tame.
Wait, can y'all
That's
see
my
my little
dog,
thing?
though, bro.
You see my little glass? I'm just saying.
The Hall of
Drinking
Fame.
those Saints fans tears right now. It tastes really sweet over here.
Damn it. You give this guy a little bit of credit, Ziggy. You give him a little bit of credit.
I'm drinking that.
Hey,
I'm
Ziggy.
drinking that. I'm drinking that. Oh,
Jono.
the Cowboys don't beat nobody. Oh, I'm drinking those tears right now. Hold on.
This dude here, Jono. We do have a super chat, Jono.
Oh, we are already.
We got a super chat.
Amazing. What's the name of that super chat, Ziggy? Can you read it for me?
The fish reminds me of her.
Wow, what a great that's worthy of a super chat right there for that.
The fish reminds me.
Must be a great fish, man. What
Y'all starting already, bro.
What does the fish reminds me of her says?
It said keep Carr in, let him play until he's come on. Till he's fully put out. They threw him out there with the broken back.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Like, guys, I know I am Mr. This shit more than the game himself, but come on, y'all, we gotta have a little bit of humanity. However, fish reminds me of her.
Right.
You got the best name. Fish reminds me of her. You got the best name right I've ever seen on this chat, and I appreciate the super chat. So thank you guys. If you guys want us to analyze or talk about your comment, please leave a super chat, and we will absolutely do that. Again, you guys have given us amazing record-breaking numbers for this show week after week, so we can't really keep up with the comments the way we used to, but that's a good thing because you guys are coming in. Y'all showing love, man. Y'all showing passion that we love. Y'all showing that this shit more than a game. So the best way to make sure that you get your comment read and analyzed by me and Ziggy and Evan is if you leave a super chat. We appreciate that. And while we have over 65 people in the chat, I just have one request, folks. Hey, fans, hit the subscribe button in 3 seconds to make this Falcons fan sad. 3, 2, 1. So hit that like button, folks. Hit that subscribe button. Let's continue to grow this channel. It's the fastest rising show on YouTube, and I'm one of the fastest rising channels. And that's what the whole world know, from Atlanta to Detroit, and of course all the way in Louisiana. This shit more than a game. Ziggy, we also got some good news for our fans. Can you tell them about how we are going global on the John O'Bone Show on all platforms, Ziggy?
Yeah, we are going global on all platforms. Once again, Jono, myself, Evan, as much as y'all like to believe it or not, and Sean, we do listen to the feedback that you all give. And some of the feedback that was given to us was that, hey, we would like to listen to the show while we're on the road. We would like to listen to the show in our office. We would like to listen to the show on the go. So the John O'Bone Show is now live on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, literally like Stitcher. It's a bunch of different platforms. We're working on Google Podcasts and Apple Podcasts. That should be available in a few weeks. But literally right now, you can listen to the John O'Bone Show right now on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Alexa, like all that. So definitely appreciate it, and keep leaving that feedback. So you never know, we might try to put it in motion.
That is because of you guys. You guys made us make this commitment. And again, we want to invest. Every time you guys leave us a super chat, I think, Ziggy, we just got a super chat from our head coach. Every time you guys leave us a super chat or a super sticker, man, we just turning that money right back around and investing to give you guys an amazing show. This is our first year, y'all. This is our first year, like, consistently streaming and making this show what it is. And it's because of you guys. Like, I'm not trying to brag, but I'm doing numbers that, like, shows that have been out for 4 or 5 years, whatever are doing. So
this is on Spotify live,
guys. And I thank you guys, and that is our gift to you guys. We want you guys to be able to enjoy the show, not just on YouTube Live, but you can watch it or listen to it in your car. You can listen to it as a podcast when you're working out, whenever, wherever. I know y'all don't want to listen to Evan and Sean, but, you know, you can still listen to me and Ziggy. And y'all, man, if y'all can, please show Ziggy some love in the chat because he made all of this possible. So I know y'all kind of annoyed with Ziggy's positivity right now, but Ziggy is the man behind the scenes making the streaming platform and all of our podcasts, sharing, happening. So Ziggy, man, we thank you on the John O'Bone Show, and I hope they're showing you some love in the chat right now. Also, y'all, let's give a shout out to my brother Juan. I'm sure y'all see I am in a unique location tonight. He's allowing me to use his house to be his studio tonight. So show my brother Juan some love in the chat. Show my mom and dad some love for giving me some makeshift equipment I can have a show to give to you guys. So show the whole family some love, but you don't have to show Evan Bourne some love. All right, y'all, let's get to the main topic of the show today. I'm sure you guys have seen it.
Wait, but I hate to cut you off, Jono. We got a super chat we got to read right quick.
I know we got two actually.
We got two super chats we have to read. Dennis Allen, he said 40 likes. I'll make Jono merch the new uniforms.
Well, we already got 46. Dennis Allen, man, don't be making no promises I can't keep. Come on, Dennis.
And Royce,
that's my dog Rizzy. That's my dog Rizzy. So you got to call him the Riz.
Rizzy? What's a Rizzy?
The Riz. No, the Riz.
Oh, the Riz.
Yeah,
okay, like the Riz.
Right. He says Evan is putting faith in that. It's like me putting faith in that 17 title reign for John Cena. Of course, he makes John Cena. It ain't happening, Evan. It ain't happening. I think John Cena's got a way better shot at winning the 17 World Championship than Dallas wins the Super Bowl, right?
Oh, I don't know, bro.
Unless
John Cena you're right, John.
Unless he win it next year, because we come February, you already know who's going to win it.
Oh, y'all going crazy. What's up, Scott? Left a super sticker.
Jeez. And it's a super sticker of a pair looking at himself in the mirror, and he says, thank you for being us or me. I mean, I'm sure he's talking to all of us with hearts popping out. Thank you so much, Scott. Wow. Again, you guys, we appreciate you guys. And I promise you guys, everything you said, we're just turning it around and we're trying to invest in this show, man. I really do think we got something special going on. And it's because of people like you guys. So thank you all for the love and the super chats and the super stickers. I promise you guys, it is not going in vain. God damn, we got another one, Ziggy. I can't keep up. Y'all, we can't even get to the main topic. This is crazy. The fish reminds me of her. Everything is reminding me of the fish right now. He or she says, I want the Saints to lose out. We have a first this year, and surely our front office can't miss a top 10. I hate that we spend so much on Carr and we are trapped. We're actually going to get to that, Fish. A good point.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm in the same boat. Ziggy is not. I would love to get Evan's opinion as unbiased Cowboys fan, but I'm in the same boat. And I'm sad because we got the Panthers and the Giants next, so it's probably going to ruin our draft position. But I have no problem with winning out because I saw a mock draft where we're in top 10 right now, and they had us taking Jaden Daniels. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. So I absolutely agree. The Fish reminds me of her. But let's get to the main topic. And again, thank you guys so much. Michael Thomas, folks. I love Michael Thomas to death. This might be a very unpopular opinion. I'm already having unpopular opinions on this show, y'all. But Michael Thomas, who is out right now with injury, was tweeting during the game. And these folks are the tweets that Michael Thomas put out. First off, when Derek Carr threw his interception, Michael Thomas tweeted, AT was wide open. And then Michael Thomas said, because, all the fans knew who he was talking about, he says, y'all think I was just throwing shade. Not at all. My eyes work. Just check yours. Now, I took that, guys, as a tweet directed to the fans. But, of course, some fans took it as another shot at Derek Carr.
At DC. Mm-hmm.
And then Michael Thomas said, when your eyes don't work, you get people hurt. It's no mystery. And it's something that needs to be studied. That obviously, y'all, that obviously was a shot at Derek Carr. And then he wasn't done, y'all. He was not done. He had one final tweet. He said, what you permit, you promote. What you allow, you encourage. What you condone, you own. Michael Thomas, folks. And after the game, he deactivated his Twitter account. I've seen some of the Carr family members actually taking shots now at him. It's all a mess, guys. It is all a mess. I'm going to say it right now before I get Evan and Ziggy's opinion. I want to know what you guys think in the chat. But I'm pretty sure our fan base is going to be like, hell yeah, Mike. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? This might be a shot. I'm saying, hell no, Mike. Like, come on, dude. You are a leader of this team. What are we doing here? I get it. I appreciate that he's passionate. I appreciate that he's kind of being a voice for the fans. Absolutely. But there's a difference. You see, I can be a voice for the fans because I have a platform, but I am not a wide receiver catching balls from Derek Carr. Okay, Michael Thomas, if you want to be a leader, man, keep that shit private, man. The wheels are already trying to come off the car. No pun intended. Why you got to throw shit out there like that? And I'm going to be honest, folks. Michael Thomas was the main one advocating for Derek Carr this offseason. So I kind of got an attitude of, brother, you reap what you sow. You told Mickey Loomis and Pete Carmichael and Dennis Allen to go all in on Derek Carr. So I know that we're kind of making Michael Thomas this martyr right now. Like, yeah, Michael Thomas is sticking up for us. Michael Thomas is saying what needs to be said. Michael Thomas is the reason why Derek Carr is partially in New Orleans. And if anybody says, oh, but Michael Thomas doesn't sign the checks or makes the final calls, you got to be out your goddamn mind if you don't think this front office is listening to Alvin Kamara and Michael Thomas in the offseason wondering what their opinion is when they base their free agency moves. So, Mike, money for the NFL, we might think it does because of Mickey Loomis. It doesn't grow on trees, okay? You advocated Michael Thomas for Derek Carr. So please, and I'm sorry, folks, I love Michael Thomas to death. I'm probably ruining any chance of Michael Thomas ever coming on our show now, but please miss me with all the shots that you're taking at Derek Carr. I know I sound like a Derek Carr apologist today. I'm not. But I'm just not cool, y'all, with our number one wide receiver, the main guy, because I don't know if y'all remember, he tweeted after we signed Derek Carr, thank you, Jesus. He tweeted, thank you, Jesus. He was trying to make it known that you got to sign Carr. You got to sign Carr. And now it's like, nah, he's trash. Well, Michael Thomas, you're the reason why we got Derek Carr. Ziggy, what you got to say about that? You're on mute, Ziggy.
I'm sorry. I think they took his opinion into consideration and they brought him in. So you can't then try to turn on the same guy that you advocated for. I know one thing, that is also a reflection of leadership. That wouldn't have happened if Drew Brees was in that locker room. I say it every single time.
I don't know.
Sean Payton.
Ziggy.
I'm just saying.
Michael Thomas punched Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with Drew Brees and Sean Payton. I don't want to say that.
But punching and everything versus live tweeting, throwing slick shots and different things like that. I don't know. It's just different with different people at the helm.
Evan, as an unbiased Cowboys fan, how do you feel about our star wide receiver taking these obvious subtweets at Derek Carr?
I mean, I think it just shows the state of New Orleans Saints as in general.
Yeah.
You have, all this is allowed. You got Kamara going to Vegas punching people. You got a guy who's been on IR for the last 3 years pretty much. He's at home on his phone tweeting about stuff. This just shows the kind of locker room that y'all actually have. James Winston on the sideline, rapping lyrics, keep throwing up. That's just like this is who the Saints are. You have a head coach who's allowing all this. You have Dennis Allen. He probably, actually, during the game, Dennis Allen probably checked his phone and probably retweeted what Michael Thomas said, honestly. And that just shows where, the Saints is just as a whole. You have your star player who is on IR, who's probably going to be leaving either next year or the following year, probably go to, the Baltimore Ravens, or go to a better team and ball out. That's unacceptable. That is unacceptable. It's uncalled for, and it just shows what kind of team the Saints is and the kind of state that the Saints is right now.
You took it a little too far, Evan, but I think we all are actually in agreement that we are not
How
down.
that take too far? Just look what's been going on.
Evan, Evan, look, I know you, brother. I know you. You can't fool me, okay? Me and you done had some wild nights in bourbon, so we know what could probably happen in Vegas, okay? So let's take Alvin Kamara Vegas night out the equation, okay? But I do agree that we don't. It is a bit of the reflection of the state right now of this team that your wide receiver is taking these. And what good does it do, Ziggy? Honestly, all it does is get the fans even more riled up that if Derek Carr actually plays Sunday, they're going to boo Derek Carr some more, right? Michael Thomas is just
right
in the flame. He's saying, come on, y'all, get it louder, get it louder. And again, I'm okay with, he has every right, Michael Thomas does, to change his mind. Okay, Derek Carr fooled a lot of people, okay? He fooled Michael Thomas being one of them. Michael Thomas probably yeah, this guy ain't it. But as the leader, Michael Thomas, you do not need to tweet that because all it's doing is driving a wedge in the team. Now, if he's trying to purposely do that, if he's trying to drive a wedge and make the front office realize that this shit ain't working and we got to blow it up, kind of, I feel like more power to him. But guess what? Michael Thomas is going to be one of those first ones shipped out if we do wind up finally going there. I hate to say it. And I love Michael Thomas. This might be sound like I'm going off on Michael. No, I love Michael Thomas. I swear by Michael Thomas. I want Michael Thomas to retire a Saint, but I cannot get down. And I'm one of the most passionate and critical people of this franchise. I always called Debbie Downer after Peyton retired and all that stuff because I was like, y'all still way too optimistic about this team. But I don't need Michael Thomas on Twitter, saying, oh, Derek Carr, basically, you suck.
Yeah. You just don't do that.
How the fans in the chat feels? We got any opinions about Michael Thomas's tweets?
We have Slim South 504. He said that's crazy because Mike T wanted Derek Carr.
That's what I'm saying. I just have an attitude of dog. Reap what you sow, Mike. You wanted him. You wanted him just because he's sad. Now you can't be like, well, I don't want him. My brother, we spent over $100 million on him because you say bring him in. So them tweets don't do nothing for me. Them tweets don't do nothing for me, Mike. You wanted him. You advocated for him.
Right.
Shit. Make it work. Both of y'all, make it work. Make it work until one of y'all is gone. But you wanted him, Mike. This is what you asked for. So them tweets don't do nothing for me, man. They'll be like Mickey Loomis want to tweet oh, man, this Derek Carr guy ain't it. You signed them. You signed them. Read what you sold. And somebody on Twitter was like, yeah, but Michael Thomas ain't the one, again, cutting the checks or making the call. Again, Michael Thomas is not John O'Bones. Michael Thomas is not Ziggy. Michael Thomas is not you guys. Michael Thomas is a prominent voice in that locker room. Michael Thomas' voice holds weight with that front office.
Right.
So if Michael Thomas comes and says, yo, Mickey, yo, Dennis, yo, Pete, we got to get Derek Carr in. They're probably going to listen more than they're going to listen to somebody like me and Ziggy. So Michael Thomas' hands is not cleaning this. Like I said in my opening rant, everybody's hands right now on the New Orleans Saints are dirty, okay? Michael Thomas just does a damn good job of playing the role of martyr that fans excuse every single thing that he does. And I get why. He's a hell of a player. I swear by Michael Thomas, too. I want that man to retire in New Orleans Saints. He is the embodiment of this shit more than the game. But I'm going to just be honest, Ziggy Dog, I cannot rock with those tweets. I can't. I'm sorry. I know the fans love it. I know the fans love it. I know they're like, yeah, you know, that they round up like Michael Thomas speaks for us. That ain't doing shit for this franchise, y'all. That ain't doing shit for this franchise. And then what? Okay, so if we do let Carr go and we give Michael Thomas another voice to pick another quarterback, what? If that quarterback don't work out, we're stuck in salary cap hell some more. Like, are we just going to keep this in Michael Thomas? Because he seems like he's very moody when it comes to what quarterback he wants to play for. For all that, Mike, you had Jameis Winston right there. You should have just said, let's pay Jameis Winston $10 million and we could roll with that. His hands is not clean in this is what I'm saying, y'all. Michael Thomas's hands are not clean in this Derek Carr saga. But I will say this, the on-field performance of Derek Carr does deserve criticism. Let's, folks, take a look at how Derek Carr played Sunday. And it's actually...
Got a super chat, Jono.
Wow, whoever this fish person is, he has a lot of money. So I like this fish person. And we have over 70 people. So again, you guys, I haven't seen a like yet, but are we over 50, Ziggy?
We have 53, Jono. Let's try to get for 50, 55, 60, but I do appreciate us getting to 50, though.
I appreciate you guys, and because of that, at the end of the show, we are going to give you guys an exclusive premiere of my weekly skit. But Fish reminds me of her, says, I like that we boo Carr so the front office can see. When the money starts to slow up, they're going to start firing. Carr is driving Olave to go insane. Now, we're going to get to the booing in a little bit, but I agree with it. Again, like, for me, it's the difference between fans cutting out the bullshit and players, because the players, I mean, y'all the ones who got to make it work. So Mike ain't doing no favors by being like a fan on Sunday on Twitter. Nah, Mike, you're not a fan. Mike, you are a $10 million receiver. Like, you don't need to be on Twitter giving every single thought that you have. But on the other hand, if I want to play devil's advocate, when you got plays like this, Ziggy and Evan, the pick, right? And it wasn't even Derek Carr's fault, the pick itself. But did y'all see A.T. Perry? Like Michael Thomas
literally cut across the field.
Wide open. Let's look at that again, y'all. Look at that again. He has time. Look at the O-line. He has time.
Can't blame the O-line on that play.
So now, look. Juwan Johnson deserves some heat right now, too. He's going under the radar, but Juwan Johnson is having a horrible year after all the hype that we gave him. That's neither here nor there. Look at the replay.
Oh, you got it, but you got to catch that. The ball hit your hands. You got to catch it.
Evan, look at A.T. Perry. Come on, Carl. It's like every week we get plays like this, man.
Yeah, right by the 40-yard line.
Not to defend Carr, but Carr is starting to roll out to the right-hand side. He's not even looking on the left of the field. So
he did that on his own.
Trying to defend him,
he had time. Look, if he just stays right there, look at the time, man. Look at the O-line. They're actually blocking. We can't use the O-line excuse anymore. He rolled out to the right on his own. For what? Why? The pocket is clean. Step up. What are we doing? A.T. Perry is wide open, man.
That's a touchdown.
So again, look, y'all, again, let's show some humanity. But on the field performance, he absolutely deserves criticism. And you know, it was a little bit annoying. I almost kind of pulled back on my opening rant because I saw like Derek Carr's family, and I don't know why they on social media at this point, to be honest. Like, if my family member if you were Ziggy or Evan were like a big prominent figure, I'm probably avoiding social media because I'm not trying to get into it with the crazy fans. Thank you, Chronicles of the Black Hole, for the $5 super chat. You didn't even say anything, but
thank you.
But you know, I see like some of the Carr's family members and associates were like, oh, you know, Derek Carr had a great game, and you guys are, and I'm like, y'all just making it worse. Now, like, I'm trying to give y'all some grace,
right?
Carr family, like he's not playing well this year, Derek Carr's family. Like y'all don't have to like defend him, but y'all ain't gotta lie to us either, because now y'all gonna make the fans feel like y'all treat us like we stupid, like we ain't got eyes. I mean, look at A.T. Perry right there. Any good quarterback throws that pass, A.T. Perry still probably running to the end zone right now. And then Ziggy, we getting all the momentum back, right? We're down one possession. And the craziest, most Derek Carr New Orleans Saints play happens. When have you ever seen something like this, Ziggy? Are you kidding me, dog?
That killed me. Like the Taysom fumble last week was one thing. Like, all right, that was a bang bang play, whatever. This was just like Murphy's Law. What can go wrong will go wrong.
And I'm still going back and forth. And by the way, Ziggy, we got 85 people in the chat right now. So
Jesus,
thank you guys, man. We appreciate you guys. 85 people in the chat. You guys are freaking amazing,
Y'all,
man.
hey, I like this community over here.
Y'all
all right.
I'm trying to limit my curse words. 88 people. You see, every time I show them love, they go up and up. But like, how? Murphy's Law, you're right. Like, I'll give you that. Murphy's Law, like, now whose fault is that, by the way, though, right?
Derek Carr.
You think that's Derek Carr's fault? Everybody in the chat, let me know. Is that on James Hurst? Or is that on Derek
that's
Carr?
not on James Hurst. He's getting in position to block. He can't be, bro, he's blocking. Derek Carr has to make sure he has that ball secure. That's a Derek Carr. I mean, of course, it's one. I don't know. It's just one of those things. But I definitely blame Derek Carr on this one.
Clarissa says we got 89 in the chat. Wow.
Yeah, it jumped up to 89.
85 right now, but only 55 likes. I agree, Clarissa. So let me tell you all this. If you want Dennis Allen fired, use the like button as a way to show your disgust. So hit that like button if you want Dennis Allen fired. But yeah, Ziggy, man, I mean, I almost want to say that. Bad luck, I get it. Bad luck happens, but that's almost inexcusable, man. Like, yeah. That's the 22. That's the Dennis Allen New Orleans Saints, y'all. That's Dennis Allen New Orleans Saints. Now, I'm gonna be a fair man, okay? And I feel bad because these are only two players I picked out to show for Carr. He actually had a decent game besides that, but I mean, those were two hugely critical turnovers that led to points for the Lions, and we lost by one possession.
Once again, this was a winnable game. We could have won this game.
You saying that every week. You don't get tired of that?
I'm just saying we could have won this game if we limit stuff like this. If we limit the Taysom fumble from last week, every time we get ready to get on a roll, look what happened.
Jameis, Langston, Winston, and I just made up a completely fake middle
Not
name.
Langston.
Jameis, Langston, Winston. He had a chance, right?
Because eat a W.
I'll be just as annoyed with these Jameis Winston stands as I am with the Derek Carr stands. He had 3 shots, y'all. 3 shots to get a first down, keep the game-winning possible drive going, and look what happened, folks. And look at this. Okay, so that's
good
just
pocket too.
Olave's wide open. I'm an equal opportunities of giving shit out. That is a bad pass. I don't care if he was coming off the bench because
he could have ran that. To be honest, he could have scrambled.
I don't care. No, he should have threw it. Yeah, you're right. He could have ran it. Look at that hole. But look at Olave wide open. Why are we? What kind of pass is that, Jameis? And for everybody saying, "Oh, he just got off the bench," so did you see that Monday Night Football game last night? CJ Beathard came off the bench and he got the Jaguars to overtime. Like, what are we doing, man? This is a 10-year starter, I believe, at this point now, 8-year or whatever. Like, come on, man. The excuses that the Jameis Winston stands give for this man sometimes it's crazy.
Yeah.
I want Jameis to start. I want Jameis to start all for the rest of the year, not just while Derek Carr's hurt. This is the madness, and it keeps going back to my main point, y'all. Do you want to get shot or do you want to get stabbed? Either way, you're in for a shitty predicament. My annoyance right now with some of this fan base, not our whole fan base, because I think a lot of the fan base does know that either of them two ain't shit. But like, we got fans like arguing tooth and nail about these two, and it's like, y'all, they both are not it. Like, they both are not it.
What about this one, Jono? You said Olave just stopped. He could have kept running.
No, Olave. That's
so
one.
To Dr. Dre.
I was actually going to comment on that. Olave give up a lot of routes, and if you actually look back at this video, he was supposed to continue running his route, and of course he stops midway. If you roll back that video, he will stop midway, and that's Winston.
You can roll it back, Jono. We'll see what Evan's talking about. Evan might have a point.
Winston was leading him to it, and Olave stopped it. That's on Olave. You can't blame Jameis.
Evan got a point.
To be fair, okay, I'm a fair man. I'm always willing to hear out the other side of the argument. So, Dr. Dre, good point. Evan, I can't believe I'm saying this. Good point. We never know what the actual route is, play that's being called, right? So we can go by what we see, but we don't know the full intricate details of what's going on. But I'm trying to see it from y'all. I'm trying to see it from y'all view. Looks like it was
it's a slant.
Just watch how he stops. See,
that's
he
his
stops right
there.
You're supposed to continue going.
That I don't know, y'all. Ezekiel, what you think? To me, it looks like the route. Like that's his route.
As Evan is, and Dr. Dre and Chet appreciate that point of view. It looked like he could have just kept running, and Jameis was throwing it to where that was the open part of the field for this particular play.
Because I promise you, if he would have kept running and Winston would have put him on the money on that play, that would have been a touchdown. Because no way that safety behind him would have cut to stop him. Olave gave up on a route like he usually do. That's not a first time thing. Olave gives up a lot of routes.
Sounds like a man who has a lot.
And maybe that I don't have Olave on fantasy. Don't get me wrong, but that just sounds like what Michael Thompson too. Just saying, just throwing it out there.
You know what? I would like. Well, I don't think anybody. Either of them are going to admit it because, unlike Michael Thomas, they're going to keep stuff like that in house. But if we're in week 13 and we still have miscommunication between our quarterbacks and wide receivers, then that's just a sign of a Dennis Allen coach team right there. Either way, then we go to third down. And now this I give Winston a little bit more grace because it looked like the pocket was collapsing, but it still
they were blitzing.
It wasn't the best throw to me, y'all. It wasn't the best throw. I'm sorry.
On that one, they were blitzing on that one. He couldn't get set. It was just is what it is on that one. But
you know that he has Olave. Well, I mean, that's easy.
He could have, to be honest, he could have rolled out.
It's easy to say from right there, from that picture. Oh yeah, Olave was open, but you know how fast these guys are. So I'm not going to say that he should have thrown it to Olave. But I hate to say this. I know everybody going to roll their eyes. I still think Drew Brees would have made this throw, Ziggy.
no, you're 1,000% correct, John. That's been my argument the whole time. You're right, bro.
And honestly, maybe Kamara could have caught that too. Like it wasn't the worst.
Just kind of like
I've seen Kamara make some Houdini type catches before.
If the ball touch your hands, you got to catch it.
And here it is, fourth down. Game is on the line. Unfortunately, because our defense cannot get a damn stop after this. So we didn't know at the time, but this is the last play of the offense for us to try to keep hope alive, as they say, right? Here we go. They blitzing. Jameis has to rush it, and he still.
Yeah, I mean, they'll blitzing, yeah.
So you're saying it's not Jameis' fault either, Ziggy? And it looks like the ball got hit. It looks like the ball right there got hit a little bit.
On that last play, I mean, on that last play, it was kind of like it is what it is. You knew they were going to blitz. You knew they were going to send the house on that play.
Yeah, because they saw on third down that Jameis isn't necessarily able to handle the blitz. But all that to say, y'all, he had his shot. He had his shot.
We really did have a shot.
So I have a question if there's any like Jameis truth, and maybe Dr. Dre is one in the chat. Like, can we at least just admit that neither of these two guys are it?
So I'm trying to see what happened from when Jameis was having that awesome run with Sean Payton when the Buccaneers took him out to now. Like what happened? Like what's the drop off? Was it Sean Payton?
Yeah, Sean Payton left. That's what
I'm saying. So it's like, is it Jameis Winston or is it? So that's what I'm getting at. Is it really Jameis or is it the coaching staff?
Man, Jameis suck. All right, let's just get that across.
He was playing very well before he got hurt.
No, shut it all up. Jameis
before he got targeted against the Buccaneers. John don't know what I'm talking about.
Jameis suck. Derek Carr suck. Taysom Hill suck.
Okay. Oh, all right. Now you're going too far, not E.
So we got to start. So we got to start Jake Hayner, is what Evan is saying. Either way, folks. Again, the main purpose of that segment was to let y'all know: would you rather get shot or would you rather get stabbed? Either way, none of these quarterbacks are the answer. However, I do think Jameis gives us a more entertaining team. Some might argue that. I think he's entertaining, and he needs to start Sunday because we cannot trot out a half-ass. I'm talking about on the performance field already. He's already half-assed, but now a half-assed and fully injured Derek Carr. Jameis Winston needs to start Sunday, and we can at least say, Jameis, if you cannot beat the 1-12, whatever they record is, Carolina Panthers, dude, then I don't want to hear anything else from the Jameis Winston stance for the rest of his tenure as a quarterback. Now, speaking of this fan base, Ziggy, we heard it when we watched the game. Evan, I know you heard it because you were probably loving it. The New Orleans Saints booed the team this Sunday, and they were booing the shit out of Derek Carr. Ziggy, I'm gonna leave this to you. Before you answer this question, I'm gonna let you dangle on it. We're gonna hear from our sponsor, but I want to hear from you guys in the chat. And Ziggy, I want to ask you because I know what Evan's gonna say. I'm gonna get his opinion too. But Ziggy, are you okay with the fan base booing the New Orleans Saints? Let's get to our sponsor right quick, and then we'll get to that topic of discussion. Hey, folks. Law knows our sports teams in Louisiana can make us drink and drink and drink some more. Well, if you're gonna drink, why not do it with Hard High Strawberry Whiskey, a delicious, natural strawberry-infused 86 proof whiskey for all whiskey lovers. Blended with fresh strawberries from John Dale's Farm in Ponchatoula, Louisiana. Visit hardhighstrawberrywhiskey.com to see where you can buy a bottle today. And tell them Jono sent you. So Ziggy, how do you feel about this fan base booing the New Orleans Saints?
It's justified, man. Like these people are paying, and we've talked about this on shows before. People are paying their hard-earned money. People are finding ways to get to the game. They have a right to voice, cheer, boo, not say nothing whenever they go to the game. So it's definitely justified for them to boo what they see on the field, especially at this point in the season. Now, if this was like game 1, 2, or 3, I'd been like, all right, slow down. But at this point in the season, I mean, to be honest, they should be lucky it didn't happen sooner. They've been very patient.
I'm shocked.
What do you think, John? Like,
no, I'm not. I'm shocked by your answer. I don't even want to sound like a broken record. You basically say every single thing I feel about that, and it looks like the people in the chat agree with that as well. Evan, how do you feel about our fan base, the New Orleans Saints fan base, booing the team this Sunday?
Man, if you remember last week, I said y'all was gonna boo at halftime. I'm just mad. Y'all started booing in the first quarter. I was like, damn, I should have put money on that. But it's more like that's what it is. I was surprised. I'm just mad because I had the Lions plus 10 and the Saints covered. So I'm still mad about that. But anyway, I am still.
So that's what you were doing, huh?
Oh, that's what I was born. But I was like, that was down 21-0.
Dude, terrible, bro.
I was like, Jesus Christ, this team sucks. And if you still pay money to go see the Saints, shame on you because my hard money to go see the Saints play. It's Christ. Hell no, man. If no money, I was in New Orleans right now. I'll buy the nearest 6th round boys football.
You need to use that money to buy a better Wi-Fi. But anyways, they asked a lot of the players about the booing, and the one whose opinion that I really wanted to know was Tyrann Mathieu, Ziggy, because he is obviously born and raised in the city. He grew up a Saints fan.
That's true.
From the great Catherine Terrell, Tyrann Mathieu was asked on Sunday about the boos and the general atmosphere of the game today. He said the Lions chants bothered him more. He said at the end of the day, people in New Orleans want to celebrate you and be happy for you, but you got to give them a reason to celebrate. Tyrann Mathieu.
I can't even be mad at that answer, bro.
Thank you, Tyrann. He gets it, Ziggy, because he is from here, so he knows it is shit more than the game. So I'm glad that he wasn't like, you fans, how dare you guys. Actually, this is what more of when they asked Tyrann to elaborate more on the boos.
I think growing up in the city, it's no secret that we're all invested. You know what I mean? And so obviously they have a right to apply pressure, so to speak. But at the end of the day, man, we want family, we want community, and it's gonna take all of us.
It almost sounds like Tyrann was about to cry. Like he's hurt, and I bet you
by losing. Who wants to lose?
Like this man, like a childhood dream of his to come to the city of New Orleans and play for his home team again, and like lead the Saints to prominence. And like this season and last season, man, he's about to go 0 for 2 as far as even making the playoffs. Man, I feel so bad for that man.
Catching picks, getting pick sixes, like he doing his job.
What we gotta do, right? And y'all, we are close to over 100 people in the chat, man. We appreciate you guys. How many likes we got, Ziggy?
We currently have 94 watching. We have 70 likes. Is there any? I know I'm asking a lot from y'all today. Is there any way we can get to 75?
We ain't asking for a lot, right? We ain't asking
definitely
for
appreciate this.
75.
Y'all are amazing.
Tyrann, man, God, Tyrann, you have our love, man. We're sorry that, and Tyrann, it's your damn coaching staff. I'm sorry. I know you probably swear about Dennis Allen, but it's your coaching staff. It's the reason why we're booing this bullshit. But he talked about how
dude was choked up.
He felt bad that the Lions fans. I mean, y'all know Detroit isn't like a traveling fan base, right? Man, look at this. Look at that. Look at this, y'all. Look at that Superdome.
Man,
that's
crazy. That would have never happened during the Sean Payton era.
Oh, the Lions. Now, if it was the Packers, like a fan base that travels, right? Hell, even the Cowboys. I get it.
Bills.
The Lions fans took over the Dome Sunday.
No, that's sad.
Oh man.
Hey, but this is what y'all wanted. Say, look, y'all say stop buying tickets. Let the people know in the upper office. Let them know how we feel. Stop spending your money. Look,
You're
this
right,
what you get.
Ziggy, you're damn right. I dare want this. So I'm not criticizing the fan base when I'm talking about this. I'm getting twisted. I'm happy this is happening because this needs to make to make Mickey Loomis and Gail Benson wake the fuck up. Look at this, man. This is a joke. The Superdome, hollow ground, the most home field advantage in the league. The Lions fans took over.
I remember the great Brett Favre said, man, I had to put earplugs in because the dome was just so wild.
My girl Carol sent me this, Ziggy. Shout out to my girl Carol. And it's such a funny picture because look, she's a Saints fan. She's a diehard Saints fan. She always shows.
That's what's up, man. I like that.
You got the flag that says you're in Saints country. look what's behind her, y'all.
A sea of blue.
Are we in Saints country? Like, what the hell's going on, man?
Only thing they're missing in this photo is a Mustang and Eminem. And that have
boy, if Eminem was there, shit. You see my ass home. Let me stop. This is the sins of Dennis Allen. This is the sins of Pete Carmichael. This is the sins of Mickey Loomis, of Derek Carr. Like the Detroit Lions, man. The New Orleans Superdome, Louisiana Superdome is no longer a fair place. It is no longer a place packed with 65,000 plus rabid Saints fans ready to show the world that this shit more than the game. It is now a house of horrors for our own damn team.
I try to be, glass half full, Jono, but
I told the fan base after the Houston game, I said, y'all got to use y'all pockets. That's the most powerful weapon that we have as a fan base, is our pockets to make these front office hear us. And you guys are doing that now.
Why your pocket's so small, bro?
I feel bad.
Look at these pockets.
I feel bad for the players. Because they're giving it their all. So like they went down 21-0, dog, and we thought it was over with, right? Like we thought the game was about to be a blowout. Some fans were like, damn, they wish it was a blowout, including me. Because they probably would have forced somebody to get fired this week. But of course, the players just got too much damn pride, which I appreciate, and they fought back. And I feel bad that they got to see that shit. They got to see a sea of blue. Hell, they might see a sea of blue again Sunday when the Panthers fans probably take over. Dog, did you know?
Nah, that'd be bad. No.
Right now, Ziggy and Evan, right now, a Raisin Cane's Caniac combo costs more than tickets to the Saints and Panthers game right now.
Damn.
First off, who eating a caniac? Y'all are hungry. Your stomach is touching your back. That is a lot of food. Who eating a caniac? You eating that, Jono?
Hell yeah. Let them get sauce.
I need a box combo. I could just take a box combo. Of course, substitute the slaw for extra fries. Who eats the slaw? Nobody eats the slaw.
This you get extra fries? This Cane's more than the game. But I will say this. For that nation, I got on y'all early in the show about showing a little bit more humanity, Derek Carr. I'm going to give you guys your flowers and your accolades. Good job. You guys are showing the New Orleans Saints front office the way I asked you guys to. This shit more than the game can have a lot of different meanings and strategies. And one strategy is to let them know that we are fed the hell up. And you guys showed them on Sunday that we are fed the hell up with this bullshit product that they are feeding us. And not only are they feeding us, Ziggy, they are gaslighting us. Because last week, Mickey Loomis went on his radio show. And he actually does his radio show during our show. And it might be for the best, Ziggy. It might be for the best so that I don't hear his shit right before I go on. Because I had a week to marinate on what he said last week. And I don't know what he's saying currently right now, but I hope he doesn't say tonight what he said last week. This is what he said last week, folks, after the Falcons whipped our ass.
I'm just trying to get a sense of, they're tough times, but it is what it is.
Well, I think it's in any industry, any business, part of leadership. Look, when things aren't going well, you can't just be negative. There's enough negative noise out there. We don't need to be negative. Not a lot of people get inspired by negativity. So, part of our job is to focus on the positive, focus on what we're doing well, accentuate that, and not sweep the things that we aren't doing well under the rug, but attack them and improve in those areas. I believe with all my heart we got the right people in the building.
Oh my God.
I know we do. There's too many other things that are good signs. I mean, we're 12th in the league on offense.
Oh my God.
We just had a game where we had 444 yards. We had, 5 trips into the red zone.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Top 10 in our league and into the red zone. So it's hard to score if you're not getting into the scoring area. We're getting into the scoring area. And historically, we've done a good job in that area for lots of different reasons, lots of different variables. We're not doing that as well this year, and yet I think we can.
I mean, those stats right there just show you how much we are underachieving as
we got over 100 people in the chat yet again, guys. Thank you, guys. Because I'm going to be honest, after our show last week, man, I told Evan and Ziggy how proud I was of them. And after the show, and I was like, man, but y'all know me. I'm going to want to see it consistently, like to really feel like, we actually are building something. It wasn't just a lucky week. And you guys
really are.
we're building something. So thank you guys, man. If you're here right now and you haven't yet, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let us know what you thought about them bullshit comments of Mickey Loomis. Because let me tell you something. I keep saying this. Saints front office, do not take our support for stupidity. What's the popular term that everybody uses these days? They get gaslighting. That was some gaslighting bullshit Mickey Loomis just told this fan base.
That kind of was.
They should have been booing at the intros for that bullshit that Mickey Loomis said this week. Oh, we're 12th in offense. Well, I know we can't score y'all, but you got to get to the red zone to score. What the hell are you talking about? Now, don't get me wrong, dog. Don't get me wrong. I'm not expecting Mickey Loomis to come out and say, you goddamn right, we suck. We got to fire everybody. No, I get it, dog. You cannot dime out your team. Right. I just said to Michael Thomas, you cannot dime out your team. But you can't gaslight the fan base either, dog. You can't tell us some bullshit. Like, we have eyes. We see. We know what the product is. He could have been like, yeah, it's not up to the expectations that we have as a team right now. We definitely have to do better. We're working real hard, and I know that may not be enough for this fan base, but I just want them to know that I promise them each and every single day that we're working hard, and we're going to try to right this ship. And as long as we have a shot at the playoffs, we're going to keep trying to continue to fight for it and turn this goddamn season around. You say that, I'm cool with it. I'm like, okay, that's what I expect the GM to say. But to say, oh, yeah, but we're 12th in offense, and we don't want to listen to the negativity out the building. Stop doing negative games.
I mean, you're not wrong, bro.
Let me know in the chat. Are we stupid? Because the front office like we're stupid.
What you got, E?
I ain't gonna lie. When he was talking, I closed my eyes. I thought it was Ziggy. When they say 12th in offense, red zone, I'm like, is Ziggy talking? Or is that Mickey Loomis?
I mean, that shows how bad we are coached. Like we right there, bro.
That sounds like Derek Carr's family on Twitter. Today talking about some, Derek Carr went 4 for 4 in the red zone. Y'all not talking about that. Talk about the goddamn turnovers then. We got eyes. We see what's going on. Y'all act like we're a dumbass fan base.
Yo, what up? We got another super chat from Mage Prime. What's good? How you doing? He said, I warned everybody about the washed up Raiders quarterback. I'm assuming that's how you said it.
Yeah.
I tried to warn you.
A lot of fans, Raiders fans particularly, definitely did warn us. But when you're a rabid fan and when this shit more than the game and you got the black and gold goggles on, you're like, oh man, we know Derek Carr. And that's another thing. Like, fans are so mad. And I'm like, but Derek Carr showed us who he was. Like, he got benched in Vegas for a reason. Like, it ain't like he was lighting the world on fire in Vegas. We told ourselves, it was the Raiders. Same thing we did with Dennis Allen. It's the Raiders franchise that's making Dennis Allen look bad. He's going to be A-OK as a head coach here. It's the Raiders franchise that's making Derek Carr look so bad in Vegas. He's going to be A-OK here. Nah, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. That's who that nation is learning the hallway with that.
But part of it was,
hold on a second. You know what? Now that I said it out loud, maybe that's the reason why Mickey Loomis is gaslighting us, because he's like, this is a dumbass fan base. I sold them on Dennis Allen and Derek Carr. I can tell them they were 12 in office and they're going to bite into that bullshit. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe we are the stupid ones, folks. Maybe we are the stupid ones, because we got hyped up for Dennis Allen and Derek Carr. So maybe Mickey Loomis is right. Maybe we are stupid, Ziggy.
Well, it's just one of those things. Not every good coordinator needs to be a head coach. Because he was doing a great running the defense, and they're like, "Oh man, he'll be a great head coach. Let's give him another shot." Not everybody needs to be a head coach. Some people are good coordinators. Some people are good assistant coaches. Not everybody got to be a damn head coach.
Yeah, that's a good point, Ziggy.
I appreciate that, Evan. See, Evan feel where I'm coming from.
Before we get to the voicemails, and we thank you guys. We got a record number of voicemails this week. Guys, every week we get a record number now, it seems like, of voicemails. So much so that I feel bad. Like, I might have to start making some hard cuts. Like, eventually we might get over an hour.
We might just do a voicemail show. We just have a voicemail extra.
You know what? We want to hear back from the fans. If y'all want a dedicated show just for the voicemails, let us know. But granted, look, like, if we're gonna maybe take the John Bond show from a once a week show to a twice a week show or whatever, obviously things like super chats help us that we can invest and use our time to give you guys more shows. So if y'all want that, keep sending the super chats and we will see that. But in the meantime, I'll say this for future shows. If you want to leave a voicemail, absolutely, because you guys deserve it. I use my platform to give you guys a voice. Use this show as a voice for the voiceless. Just try to keep it to a minute and a half to 2 minutes at most. and make it entertaining. And you will guarantee get your voicemail on the show. And I'm only saying that because, again, though we're getting so many voicemails, and I appreciate it. Like, I'm saying this, like, I appreciate you guys, man. Like, Misunderstood just gave us $5. Like, I'm going to try because I don't want anybody calling I want to play every single voicemail. And I'm playing every single voicemail we got this week. But the more the show grows, I'm starting to just think ahead. Like, damn, there might be a time where we can't play every voicemail. And I'm trying to think of how I can make sure that everybody gets their voice heard.
Yeah. So would y'all like a show dedicated to voicemails? We just have a voicemail show, or would y'all want us to recap the game of the previous week? Like, what do y'all want?
I got a good idea, Ziggy.
Mm-hmm.
We could kick Evan and Sean off the show. That's like 20 minutes of extra time.
I like Evan here.
And then we can just do more voicemails. I mean, Sean's not even on the show, by the way.
Oh, another $2 super chat from Mage Prime. Snake 2.0 couldn't get past the 50 on us last year.
He's talking about the fact that we played Derek Carr and the Raiders last year, and they couldn't even get past the 50-yard line. And then Mickey Loomis and Dennis Allen say, "Hey, that guy should be our quarterback." But you know what? I'm a little more mad at the fans because the fan base bought into that bullshit. But you're absolutely right. Derek Carr, again, he showed us who he was last year. So why are we so shocked that he is the same quarterback that he was last year? I don't know. I think it's a Drew Brees effect. Ziggy, like, oh, we all knew how Drew Brees was in San Diego. So because he came here and became a Hall of Famer, we're like, any quarterback that we get is going to do the Drew Brees thing. No, folks, Drew Brees is like we told him, Ziggy. We tried telling him.
We literally tried to tell him.
Drew Brees is not
get him out of here. He's noodle arm, all that stuff. I heard what y'all saying about my boy Drew Brees.
Like I told Michael Thomas, reap what you sow, folks. Reap what you sow. We are going to get to the voicemails next, but before we do, let's hear from a sponsor. Look, it's the most wonderful time of the year, but it's also the most stressful time of the year. We get it. We at the John O'Barnes Show get it. So we're really trying to make life easy for you guys. Just go on www.thisshitmorethanagame.com right now, and you can buy one of these amazing shirts for only $28.03. Talk about a stocking stuffer, folks. We're making life easy for you this holiday season. Go on www.thisshitmorethanagame.com or johnobarnes.com if you want to be PG-13 and buy a shirt for the holiday season now. This shit more than a holiday, man.
Go to the website and buy it now.
Y'all see the shirt, man. Come on now. If you want to get this shirt by Christmas Eve, you got to make an order on the website by December 8th. So if you're having some mixed feelings about it, you got to decide soon. That clock is ticking. To get a guaranteed shirt to give as a stocking stuffer or to have somebody open up on Christmas Day, you got to make an order by December 8th. www.thisshitmorethanagame.com. As my dog, Big Slim B, he's a Falcons fan. So he says I'm still lame for that price. I think $28.03 is the greatest price of all time. What is he talking about? Now, Ziggy.
Brooke said voicemails, please, yo.
Oh, yeah, we get to the voicemail, I both promised you. But one last thing. I want to give a shout out to somebody right quick, Ziggy.
Go ahead, bro.
Al Jean of The Simpsons. He is the executive producer of The Simpsons. And Ziggy, you see what he said? What it shows right after his name? It says it follows. He follows me, Ziggy. Isn't that cool?
Oh, wow.
Ziggy, you know I'm a Simpsons geek, right?
Yeah, always since high school. Yes.
The Simpsons more than a game, man. That the executive producer, and he only follows 170 people. That he follows me is crazy to me. I don't know why he still follows me sometimes, to be honest, because I'm like, he probably follows like these amazing people in Hollywood, and then he's following this shit more than the game guy. He went to the game, though. You can see he went to the game. So he's a Lions fan.
Oh, yeah.
He showed all New Orleans economy some love. He actually, Ziggy, he DM'd me. And this is the only reason I'm mad that I didn't go to the game. He was like, "Hey, man, I'm at the game. Would you like to meet up?" And Ziggy, as much as I love hanging out with you Sunday and watching the game with you, man, damn.
I couldn't have been mad at that. I would have been like, go ahead, bro.
And you know who I blame for that, though?
Who
I
you
blame Dennis Allen. He ruined my chance.
Because you would have gone.
The executive producer of The Simpsons, my favorite show of all time, in my opinion, the greatest show of all time. And I missed out on that. Thank you for the super chat. Because I didn't want to go see that BS in person, but I missed out on meeting Al Jean. But I just want to give Al Jean a shout out, man. Not that he needs it, but if y'all want, man, go follow him on Twitter. He helped create the greatest show of all time. He loves the city of New Orleans. Y'all know The Simpsons always shows the city of New Orleans love on their episodes.
That is true.
And I'm just very, very sad that I missed out on meeting him. I hate you, Dennis Allen. Shout out to Al Jean, man. Now, let's get to The voicemails, folks. And let me tell you something. If y'all thought that y'all were heated last week after we lost to the Falcons, oh my, did y'all top yourselves this
Why
week?
is everybody so upset if that's what y'all want? This is what y'all want, right? We want to tank, we want to lose to get the picks.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the voicemails.
I think y'all really want to win. That's why.
After the Detroit Lions beat the New Orleans Saints.
Hey, this is Tough Cycle Productions. I've been a fan of your show for about a year now, and I want to say this shit more than the game. But what we have witnessed on Sunday cannot be excused because the way that we played yesterday, it shouldn't have been that way. We should have beat them Falcons. And we need to fire Dennis Allen and Pete Carmichael right now. If they keep Dennis Allen and Pete Carmichael for another year, I mean, I might have to take a hiatus off of watching Saints games because I might not watch any more Saints games until they fire the coaching staff. And Derek Carr is not excusable neither because he was staring down receivers and wound up throwing a pick sack. I mean, goddamn, you can't be doing stuff like that. You can't be staring down receivers because then that's how you're going to make mistakes. And Dennis Allen keeps saying that we're going to do better and all that, and it's just not working. You have to stop saying it and actually do better. In the words of Alvin Kamara in the press conference, he said that they have to do better and just do it. There's no more excuses. You can see the look on the players' faces, and they're not having it. The Saints, they just suck, man. We're not making the playoffs until we fire this coaching staff, man. And until we move on from this era of Saints football, we are not getting any better. And I don't want to make this too long, so all I got to say is, who that? And this shit, more than the game.
Now, Ziggy, that was actually after the Falcons game. We were getting calls on the show last week while we were live. And again, I want to play every single voicemail. So that's how he felt after the Falcons game. I can only imagine how he felt after the Lions game, Ziggy.
Okay. Hey. I thought you was going to say something else.
What the fuck are the Saints doing? Huh? This shit is insane. If I have to watch another Saints game with Dennis Allen and quarterback, I'm going to delete this shit because I already fucked up. Anyways, you get the point. Dennis Allen needs to fucking go. Sure, we all know this. Derek Carr, we are fucked. Unless we draft a quarterback, we're done for. I'm sorry if this shit is PG, but holy shit. Why the fuck is Dennis Allen still the coach of this team? Why is Derek Carr here? Obviously, he's going to be stuck with us. I'm in hell. Depression.
I promise y'all one thing, this show's not PG, so you feel free to curse, feel free to let it all out. We are giving you guys a voice because you guys do not have the platform to say what you always want to say, so use this show as we are a voice for the voiceless. They're fed up, Ziggy. They're fed up.
It's Raylan again, bro. I was sleepy yesterday, bro. I mean, no, when it was midnight, bro, I was sleepy. Right now I'm on some high shit, bro. Let's get it, bro. Yeah, listen, though. I just hate this, bro. Why do we have to deal with the Falcons like we have to deal with, brother? Nah, I hate this, bro. Okay, listen, though. We need to tank, bro. That's it. We need to tank, period. End of discussion, bro. Like, that's it, bro. We need to tank. I won't even hear it, bro. If we don't at least tank for, like, what his name is? Jaden Daniels or something like that, then I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is. Because there ain't no way we beat no 49ers. There ain't no way we beat no Cowboys. I like the playoffs. So this tank. And listen. I can't deal with having to deal with the stuff, man. Like, come on, bro. Alright. So, Israel. Alright. So, Alright, pretend that Israel is the same, and we are the Palestinian people. Bingo. That's literally what it is. Alright, see ya, and have a good day, Raylan.
Hey, you know what I really liked about that, Jono? Through all that, he still maintained his manners. He said, have a good day, Jono.
I like Raiden, bro. That man lights one up and he watches the jump.
That man was zooted.
Somebody say Pineapple Express too. Star my dog Raiden.
Bruce said, "You good, bro?" Hey man, y'all funny. I think that's why everyone loves these voicemails.
And it gets better, folks. It gets better.
Whoa, what's happening with it? This Big Woody representing the NO Saints out here in Texas. Hey, look, I agree with the young man that called a little earlier. This is going to keep on happening until you start hitting them in these pockets. Shut it all down. Blow up the team. Stop the support. I know it's hard, and it's hard to even say it, but shut it all down. Once you stop doing that and you start hitting those pockets, hey, things will change at that point. Hey, Big Woody on the way out.
Shout out Big Woody, man. Big Woody. We hitting them in the pockets, so you got your wish, Big Woody. We hitting them in the pockets.
Because it was a sea of blue in the stands.
What up, man? This shit more than a game. I'm sitting this after watching the live stream after losing to the Falcons, man. I just want to say, I cannot stand Evan, man. I do not understand why he acts like the Cowboys are just this elite super team. They have not beat a team over 500. They lucky they just have to play somebody from the NFC South in the first round, and they would be getting bounced just like the Saints would. Tell me this. If the Saints had the Cowboys coaching, the Saints and the Cowboys would be the same team. Like, he acting like they just have this better roster than the Saints. It just pisses me off how he acts like the Saints players as a whole is the trash. Yes, they have the talent. The talent is there. It's just they have the worst coach in the NFL. Like, it's not the talent, it's not the team, it's not the players, it's the coaching. The minute the coaching is fixed, that's why I hate when everybody says blow it up, blow it up, blow it up. Yeah, you can retool some pieces, but I truly believe with this team, you get a different head coach in the building that knows how to win. He can get the best out of these players. Like, if you want to go look at the receiving core, yeah, CD Lamb is playing out this mind. But if you put up our guys, Shaheed and Olave, with a good quarterback that throws him the ball, what is the difference between receivers of the Saints and receivers of the Cowboys? The only positions that the Cowboys have better than the Saints definitively is a trench play and the quarterback. I'm taking our DB room with the Cowboys all day long. I'm taking our linebackers with the Cowboys all day long. I'm taking our receivers with the Cowboys all day long. I'm taking Alvin Kamara over Tony Pollard all day long. Stop acting like the Cowboys are a super team. Y'all are mid just like the Saints. If the Saints had the coaching y'all had with the schedule we had, we would have the same record. Then what? It's the fact that you know Dennis Allen is a fucking terrorist head coach. Excuse me for the language, but I can Evan, man, he just acts like a typical Cowboys fan. And I'm from the Houston area, so I know a lot of Cowboys fans.
Let him
you
cook.
fit the mold. Y'all are going to be humbled once again when y'all play either the Eagles or the 49ers after y'all beat up on the NFC South team. That's all I got to say, man. Shout out, Jono, man. You're doing your thing. This shit more than the game, man. Who that?
Damn. Cooking, Ziggy.
He cooked. He was cooking.
Before we get to the super chat, Evan, brother, you got anything to say? That man called your ass out.
I guess he hung out with the other dude, whatever they were smoking. Man, they had to be hanging up with each other because the thing that he just said, that was just a bunch of shit that just came out his damn mouth just now. God damn. What? The things he was, I don't even think he believed in the stuff that he was saying. Not at all.
I think the chat does.
Stop talking about this 500 shit thing because we literally just beat a 500 plus team this past week. All right, so we can stop that shit. Okay, we can literally stop that shit.
Why y'all be getting on my dog?
Evan thought shit was sweet after last week, Ziggy, because we were focused on the Falcons. They own Evan ass. That was one of the best calls we ever got. Thank you. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all can also use the voicemails to call out Evan on his bullshit too. Please, we welcome it.
Y'all
can call me every word.
Y'all can call because Dak Prescott MVP right now. Calling it.
So if this was KJ, if that was you who made that call, man, thank you. And let me tell you something, KJ. The Cowboys play the Eagles this Sunday, right? So if and when they do lose to the Eagles, please leave another voicemail. Please.
Look, Cowboys 6-0 at home. Okay, after this Sunday night, gonna be 7-0, guaranteed.
Sandra, thank you for the super chat. The lovely Sandra. Sandra says she has been a Saints fan for more than 40 years. One thing is for certain, and two things for sure. Is this shit more than a game? And Ziggy, it's who that for life.
It's always who that, man.
Nah, Ziggy's always this shit more than the game. Get your priorities together. But Sandra, thank you so much. Thank you. Jeez. I already fired Sean. Let me fire you, Ziggy.
All right, yeah, my bad.
Damn. Sandra, thank you so much, Sandra. You know we love you, and we always appreciate when you come in the chat to show us love. Thank you, Sandra. Evan, that guy got on your ass. It's gonna be hard to top that voicemail. The chat's getting on Evan's ass right now too. Y'all keep lining Evan up, man. Hell with that. And we need to let Evan know. We might be drowning in our sorrow and tears, but we still gonna let Evan know that this shit more than a game.
Man, oh man, John, my name is Marcus, dog. I've been watching you for a little while, man, but never decided to come in, man. I watch y'all. I'll get up early in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, watching y'all, man. And I never call in, but today I had to call in, man. With 10 minutes and 24 seconds left in the first, dog. Man, at some point, dog, we got to be a realist, man. This is nonsense, dog. Like, just tank, dog. We get nothing out of trying to continue to win, but a harder schedule for next year with the setup that we got right now, man. Let's just go ahead and just tank and let it be what it is, dog. This is how we gonna be. And Ziggy, man, I appreciate the enthusiasm, man, and optimism, man, but sometimes at some point we need to be a realist too, dog. So, it might be early for me to call it, but I see what it is, dog. It is what it is. Appreciate it, Donald.
Damn, Ziggy, you catching strays now.
Well, I mean, he just gave his opinion. He was just like, "Hold on, Zig. I get you trying to." He's looking at it as a glass half full as well. He was like, "Look, Zig, I get you trying to look at things in a positive light, but just go ahead and start believing that the team needs to tank." So I see where he's coming from, man.
This dude Zig could be positive over anything. But my main takeaway from that was this man listens to us at 3 a.m. in the morning. We appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
For real. Thank you. That's awesome. Like somebody's listening to us at 3 a.m. in the morning. We absolutely, man, we're doing some damn good things on this channel, y'all. So we appreciate that. I think we are 10 likes away from 100 likes, man. Y'all, if we could get to 100.
That's crazy.
For the end of the show. If we're on 100 people, y'all, please, if you haven't hit that like button yet, man, hit that like button. For us to get over 100 likes would mean the world to us. Thank you. My dude, Johnny Burns says, I sound like a Cajun cookie monster when I get hyped. I'll take that. I'll take that. It's supposed to be Evan and Ziggy catching the heat, not me. Why are he giving me the heat? Come on, Johnny.
Bruh, I don't know what's wrong with the Saints, man. Every week. I can't be mad this week, but, dude, the Saints got to get it together. I hope Derek Carr is out. I hate to wish that on somebody, but I just wish that Jameis Winston didn't come in the game. We got to do better. I kind of took this game as a loss anyway, but I just need the Falcons to lose. But anyways, next week we play, I think, the Giants. We got to win the next two. We got to. Must wins. If not, season's done. But I'm just glad Derek Carr's not in there.
That was my dude, Ryan. Shout out to Ryan, man. Ryan Ziggy is actually one of the guys who kind of is the reason why I was a ball boy for the Pelicans, because he put Lyndon on, and then Lyndon put me on as a ball boy. So I always got love forever for my dog Ryan. And Ryan, we do play the Giants, but not next week. Obviously, I'm sure you know by now. We play them after we play the Panthers, but those are 2 winnable games. So for the fans who still actually want to win, like Ryan seems to do, and you, Ziggy, the next 2 games are very winnable. The next 2 games, he is right. Absolutely very winnable. So we got my dog CT in the building. CT, man, I ain't see you in a minute, man. Thank you. And he's right, y'all. Hit that like button, man. We got over 100 people in the chat right now. And we know y'all want to hear from y'all. So hit that like button while we play these amazing voicemails. Shout out to you, Ryan. Thank you for calling. Don't be afraid to call every week, man, because I know you got some passionate things to say about our Who Dat Nation.
The Detroit Lions, man, the Saints, I get Jalen Wilson, Derek Carr needs to get hurt. Now the Detroit Lions go to the playoffs. They used to be the worst team ever.
But damn, Kyle. Kyle vicious, huh? He said, I hope he gets hurt.
Like,
damn.
Geez.
Again, y'all, and I appreciate the call, Kyle. Show a little bit of humanity. Show a little bit of humanity. I know this shit more than the game, y'all, but it's just, I ain't gonna say it out loud. It's just a game.
Wait, what? There was a game? Oh, I didn't know that. I made, I guess, a parody of a song, I guess. I'm about to sing something right now, okay? We are the trash. We are the ants. We're the team that likes to lose every single week. There's a choice that we have to watch this bum-ass team, but we are going to cry every day, just you and me. We are the trash. We are the ants. We're the team that likes to lose competitive games. There's a choice that we have to watch this bum-ass team, but we're gonna cry every day, just you and me. Alright. That was a song. And now I'm gonna say a verse. Alright, from one of my favorite songs. It goes, I'll be there for the highs and lows. Give you mine if your heart gets broke. by your side when you're all alone, I'll be there. That's how I feel about this stupid Saints team right now. Like, because every single time we're at the highs or the lows, I'm going to be by your side, but you're going to break my heart at the end of the day. And I'm not even going to get angry. That might be a lie. But the Saints, they suck. And don't worry about them trolls, man. Jono, you be doing great work. Because, like, hell, 3 trolls came up to me the other week. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about no trolls. That's why I blocked them. You know, they're just petty and they don't have no life. So let's go lose to a 1-win Panthers team. Goodbye.
Whoa.
He was spitting, man.
Brother got some pipes on him.
We are the same. I was like,
so that is why we got over. I'm losing my voice, man. Why? We got over 100 people, and I ain't even rant today. I'm still losing my voice. I blame Dennis Allen for every bad thing that happens in my life now, bro. I step on the ground. I say, God damn you, Dennis Allen. That's why we got over 100 people in the chat right now, man.
Super chat, Jono.
Voicemails like that, and J-Rock, thank you. J-Rock says, here we go, the Jono Show lineup. Monday, the game. Oh, so he's giving us his opinions.
Yeah.
Monday will be the game recap show. Wednesday, I guess he gives us a day off. I appreciate that. I like days off. Wednesday, the voicemail show. And Friday, the upcoming matchup show. A Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. J-Rock, I think after the season, me and Ziggy and Evan and maybe Sean, I don't know if Sean is still alive at this point, to be honest. We'll put our heads together and see how we want to keep the direction of this show going. I will say this. My dream is obviously to make this show like a thing. Like, y'all know what I mean? Like
man, a show.
Studio. Like, I really want this show to be something special. And this season, this is our first season, y'all. We got over 100 people, man. Again, I know some channels that have been doing this for decades, and this is the numbers they get. I'm not trying to compare myself. I'm not trying to say I'm on that level. I'm just saying, like, for us to do this, not even the season is over yet, man. I know we're building something special. So I thank you guys, and I hope that we can continue that. And hopefully we can get to the point one time where we can go multiple shows in a week. Hell, honestly, y'all, we could do it full time. Me and Ziggy would love that, right, Ziggy?
Oh, definitely.
Right, I'm not gonna try to act like I have my hand out, but like if the super chats keep coming in like crazy, and like we got like legit funding to play with, we can absolutely give you guys the show that you guys deserve. So all that to say, we appreciate you guys, and thank you, J-Rock.
Hey, Jono, it's Brooke, Brian, my husband, Brad. He's Big B. I'm Little B. We enjoy seeing what you put out, man. I've been trying to be positive. I keep trying to stick up for Juicy Fruit. That's what I call Dennis Allen. He's always smacking that gum, sticking his nipples out on the sideline. I keep rooting for him, but I'm starting to think maybe everybody's right. These coaches need to be fired. One big thing I want to ask is, like, where the heck is Jimmy Graham? You know, they put him in, we score. He disappears. I don't understand what's going on, if there's something behind the scenes. But where's Jimmy Graham? Why aren't they putting him in? Is there some beef with him and the coaches, or I just don't get it? So that was one question I had, and I don't want to take up too much of y'all's time, but thanks for letting us call in. And I'm Brooke, Little B, from just north of Jackson, Mississippi. It sucks what's going on, but I'm trying to be positive. Appreciate you, man.
Shout out to Lil B, Brooke, man. Hey, I love Ziggy and Evan when we get female voices because I want to hear more from the female fan base. So thank you, Brett, for that. And to answer her question, I'm going to be honest. When we signed Jimmy Graham, I knew that he wasn't going to be the Jimmy Graham of old, right? Like, I kind of actually expected this where, you know, he plays maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks because the dude's 37 years old. Like, we had to be realistic as fans, I believe. I do think the problem is, though, every time we get him in the red zone, he scores, and then we don't see him for the rest of the game. Like, what's up with that?
Literally what I said in the recap show that you uploaded, Jono. Literally the same thing.
He needs to retire.
Excuse me, Evan. He has 2 catches this year, 2 for touchdowns. He's effective. Why are we not using him more? I'm not saying he has to play every snap. I'm not saying he has to play every game. Just use him in the red zone. We can't score in the red zone. Use the guy who scores touchdowns in the red zone. It's not rocket science. Lil B, you are absolutely right. Use Jimmy more.
Damn, you're not crying this time. You're not being a little bitch this time, huh? You're not being a little hoe. You're not crying this time. Why the f*** you got a LA Rams fucking person next to you? You forgot that no call? That dirty ass play the Rams did? It's the Rams. You fucking sellout. You were a Rams fan, and I see you're not crying no more, you little bitch. Get your stupid ass. You know what, bro? Derek Carr, Jameis, Winston, All of them suck. You suck too. The Panthers are better than the Saints. Falcons got the division. Yeah, who that? None of that shit. And I think you got lists too. And I'm going to be calling this line till you disconnected, retard.
Yo, what's up with that guy? What was going on?
So,
Damn.
I think, guys, I got to stand, all right? Like, I think I got to stand. I think this guy is obsessed with me. See, the only reason I played that voicemail is because he made one good point when he said F the Rams and Sean called it straight. So I was like, I'm going to play because of that. Like, I'm going to play. He right about that. Even the broken clock is right twice a day. He was right about that. But damn, like if the guy hates me that much and he's calling every week, you know what, actually, guys? You know why I already played that voicemail, Ziggy and Evan? Because I actually found footage of this guy. And I said last week I wasn't going to air him out. But when you call twice and you keep calling me these nasty words, I got to go low, y'all. I got exclusive footage. This is the guy who just called.
I'm in the car right now. I'm doing 90 on the freeway. Hey, Slim, I drank a fifth of vodka. You tell me to drive?
Just a crazy ass stand. No, he is a crazy ass stand. In the spirit of the Detroit Dean we gone with, I have a stand. I know Eminem would be proud of me. I got a guy who is constantly contacting me. Now, he ended the call by saying he's going to call every week. Jose, I will get real. Jose, because I know your name. You will not be calling every week. I blocked your stupid ass. Enjoy watching our show. Thanks for the engagement, you dumbass.
What up, John? No, this is your boy Kid Creole from the Tweeters, and I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'm trying my best to just not lose hope in this team. I've been watching my Saints since '87. You know, I've watched a lot of losing, and this is that kind of losing that just beats you down. You know, like Dennis Allen, Pete Carmichael. I mean, I just don't understand what they're attempting to do. Where's our identity? We've got nothing. That elite defense we had is falling apart. That's DA's fault. The offense can barely move the ball half the time. That's Allen's fault. I mean, that's Carmichael's fault. Derek Carr's legacy on this team is going to be the same the Saints legend, Jerry's Bird. I'm trying to stay with my team. I love my Saints. This shit's more than a game. You know that. And I'm a hoot ass for life. But something has to change. And it's got to change soon because they're going to start to hurt the culture. And we can't have that. Anyway, big shout out to you, man. You're the best Saints content creator. This shit is more than a game.
Why he talk like this?
No. Boy, go to timeout. Go to timeout. He got way more love on the John Bone show than your ass does. Evan goes in timeout. Evan doesn't get to hear the next voicemail because of that. Thank you for that call. To call me the best Saints content creator, that's some strong words, Ziggy. That's some strong words.
That's some strong words.
I will say this, man. Ziggy, we are 6 likes away from 100, man. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please, we really want to get to 100 likes back-to-back weeks. Let's do something that the Saints offense can't do and show that we can be consistent with our success. Thank you, guys. Next voicemail.
Hey, Jono. This is Andre, or as you've probably seen me on Twitter. I know we just talked today. Who Dat and Roll Tide. I know we don't always see eye to eye in the college football area, but as far as New Orleans Saints football, I very much appreciate a lot of your takes, but I just wanted to call in and say, it's a little bit after the game now, a lot of stuff been going on around here, but I've been saying this while we were still winning. This is my first time calling in, but on Twitter and all over the place, man, everyone I talk to, I've been saying this from the beginning with Derek Carr. It doesn't matter if he's playing good, it doesn't matter if he's playing bad. He makes the same mistakes, causes the same problems by himself. Like, there are other pieces in play that make it worse. Sure, people can complain about our defense till the cows come home. They still perform in the top 10 of the league in most stats. They do their job. They could do a lot of things better, but they're not the reason we're losing games like this. Defense came in, held the rest of the game pretty clean, but it's hard to hold a game clean off the start when your quarterback gives up the ball so close to the end zone, gives the other team so much momentum. And at the end of the day, like we all know, you choose to do the check down over anything else, including an open man. You don't throw the ball perfectly. It wasn't a terrible throw, but it wasn't a good throw. Juwan Johnson has been tipping balls. Like, this ain't the newest thing in the world. We ain't been using Jimmy Graham. We finally used Jimmy Graham. Unfortunately, that gives Carr credit for a touchdown. I don't credit Carr for that touchdown. At the end of the day, it's like, yeah, he connected with a guy who could go up and get a ball. Guess where the ball was thrown to? just under his chest. That tall of a guy, and you're going to throw it to almost his stomach. I'm a not against keeping it simple. He kept it simple there. But it's like, even when he's playing his best football, he's still throwing for 10 feet, doing dumb things. And when he finally goes quick and starts throwing some good balls in stride, it's 1 out of 20. Like, percentage of plays where he's actually playing good quarterback, good play calling. It's not enough to cover up for the egregious turnovers, and not just turnovers, but just lack of ability to make the first down, get touchdowns, just make momentum. He builds no momentum unless some emergency is coming up, and all of a sudden, oh, he's got something to prove maybe. Oh, he's going to try. Well, then he gets injured.
I think he took his 3 minutes to say he hates Derek Carr.
Pretty much.
I do agree that the pick, folks, was not Derek Carr's fault. It did go over Juwan Johnson's hands, but as we talked about earlier, A.T. Perry was wide open. Like, come on, Carr. Like, these big plays are there for you to make. And like he said, Derek Carr is not making these big plays. Now, he did start off the call saying roll tide, and he did say that me and him had a disagreement on Twitter. We did, because he was trying to argue with me why it was a good thing that Alabama made the college playoffs. Now, we'll talk a little bit more about that after these voicemails, but bullshit, and nobody can convince me otherwise. The fact that Florida State went undefeated, but because of the politics, we got Alabama in the playoffs. Man, that's some bullshit. I don't want to hear us about the best 4 teams. Hell with that. They went undefeated. Florida State went undefeated. I don't care what the rule book says. The most powerful thing these front offices of all these major leagues has done to these fans is convince them that the suits matter and convince the fans that whatever they feed them is okay. No, we should have learned after the no call. Hell with the suits. It's about the guys on the field. Florida State went undefeated. For Alabama to get the playoff spot over there, I would go to the grave with this. That is some bullshit. We'll get more to that after the voicemails, but I disagree with him on that. And that's what he was mentioning. And I get passionate about it. I'm not even a Florida State fan, but but I appreciate it.
Man, we suck. Straight up, point blank, period. We suck. Trash. Garbage. We're just going to stay like that until we get rid of this quarterback and this coach, and possibly even the GM, because he's standing behind all this. We could have got blown out today, but it wasn't going to change a thing, because Mickey believes in it. So the problem is Dennis and Mickey. Them the two main problems. Derek a problem, but he's not the main problem, because Dennis and Mickey backing him up. So there it is. They'll have the rest of this season, because I ain't watching it anymore. Who that?
There you go.
He made a good point. He made a point that we've saved many times. So I'm going to get to somebody who say, so what about Liberty? I hate that talking point, y'all. I hate that talking point. Like, come on, let's be realistic. I get it. Liberty went undefeated, so that's the talking point to make Florida
division winners.
Like, come on, y'all. Like, what are we doing here, man? Y'all are giving the suits every single thing that they want because y'all always do it. It's the same damn thing that happened with the no call. Oh, well, the Saints could have scored in overtime. Who cares? Stop listening to what the suits tell y'all. Florida State went undefeated, but because the quarterback got hurt, they should be penalized for that. Did the Eagles not win a Super Bowl 5 years ago with Nick Foles? So we said, oh, well, Carson Wentz is down. Get the Eagles out the playoffs. Oh, Case Keenum ain't going to do it with the Vikings. Let's just let the Saints go to the Super Bowl because Drew Brees is obviously the better quarterback and they have a better team. You play to win the game. Florida State won their games. But we got fans and we got media analysts sticking up to the SEC and the goddamn suits. The most powerful thing that these league executive officers did is convince a lot of you fan bases to eat their bullshit. I will stand on that hill. Florida State got screwed. Alabama might actually win a championship. You're right. They're a good team. They lost to Texas. Florida State went undefeated. Florida State should be in the goddamn playoffs. Life ain't fair. But Alabama apparently it gets to be fair, right? Get out of here with that.
This is Sam from the West Bank. And you already know it is the best bank. You got that, Evan? Anyways, yeah, usually this is when I actually go off on Evan or Sean, if Sean is still even on the channel. But I did see him in your YouTube reaction, Jono, so it's nice to know that he's still alive. But I'm actually gonna have to do this, and it hurts me. But I'm gonna have to go at Ziggy on this one. Ziggy, you are an annoying, positive person. Like, it's okay, Ziggy, to acknowledge that this team ain't shit. I get that the NFC South is bad, so you want to continue to say that we still have a chance. And technically we do. But Ziggy, you got your glasses on in the video, so I know you see how bad this team is. I know you see week to week how inconsistent and how frustrating this team is. You gotta let go, man. You gotta just accept that we're not it. This team is not it. This team ain't shit, is what I'm saying. Come on, man. It's okay to be a little realist instead of always being an optimist. Now, with that said, we got mad love for you in the Who That Nation, Ziggy. And I will say this, as annoying as Sean is, it was dope to see you and Sean and Ziggy, Jono, watch the game together. At least that was entertaining, right? Besides this sad-ass team we have. And the best part was, I didn't see Evan anywhere in that video, so you guys are doing it right on that end. You guys are continuing to do great things with this show, with this stream. Congratulations on the record numbers last week. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. Y'all are going places. Unlike Dennis Allen and the Saints. The only place that Dennis Allen needs to go is on a one-way trip to Cancun and get his ass out the city of New Orleans. This shit more than a game.
I like that call from.
Yeah, I like that.
Damn. Yeah, Ziggy, what you got to say about that, man?
I mean, he was just speaking his opinion. I can't crucify the guy for speaking his opinion. I mean, he said a lot of things that we agree with. You know, I mean, I guess I could be, huh? Go ahead.
Evan, somebody could stab Ziggy, and Ziggy would probably be like, well, I guess I deserved it, you know?
What did I do to make you that mad?
Ziggy be like, man, nah, man, you stabbed me good right there. You got me where you need to get me.
I'm going a little deeper, man. Make me feel it. Make me feel it. Hey,
well, I'll try to tone down the positive.
We got 100 likes. Thank you guys. We love you guys, man. For real, man. Thank you guys. Because of that, after the voicemails, I will give you guys an exclusive premiere.
You do it after the voicemails. I like that, Jono. Yeah.
This week's skit. Thank you guys, man.
What up, Jono? It's shit more than the game. It's your boy T-Dirty. What's up? Look here, man. I have no feelings. Like I said, I checked out mentally a long time ago with this fucking team. When Dennis Allen said we ain't changing, well, goddamn it, my emotions walked out the front door. They said, yeah. My emotions went out the door just like that, bro. Look, I expected us to get blown out yesterday. I was actually rooting for the Lions at one point to beat the brakes off us, man, just to show them that we need change. You know what I'm saying? Like, and look, I might be the only Saints fan that might be in the wrong for this, but I smiled when Derek Carr got hurt. Yeah, I wanted his ass out that bad. I smiled when he got hurt. Because I know he's just going to get up and be playing next week. He be faking. He be putting extra on them injuries and shit. He'll get hit, but put extras on it because he realized, okay, they booing me already, and I'm already doing bad. Put extras on it. Oh, and then next week he playing again. I don't want to hear that shit. Nah, I'm cool. I don't give a damn car. Fuck that car. We should have bought a scooter. So like I said, Dennis, you still got to go. Pete, you got to go. And Mickey Loomis, you got to go too. It's time to clean this shit out. Clean house, man. Look, I'm tired of it all. I'm sick of it all. Things ain't going nowhere. Dennis Allen keeps saying, we're so close. We're so close. Yeah, we about as close as Louisiana is to Jamaica. We really close. Come on, dude. You got your rabbit ass mind. You think we close. We got what, 6 games, 5 games left? And this dumb ass head coach about we are so close. What is wrong with this, man? This ain't basketball. We ain't got 100-something games. Man, you out your rabbit ass mind. And Mickey Loomis, like I say, with your pamper mouth, if you think you like what you see and we have the right people in the building, then you get your ass up out of New Orleans too, man. Gail, I don't know where you at. I need to holler at you. Real talk. You got to go if you can't do nothing right. Somebody, who next to you? Who your next to kin? They need to get up in the building and handle this shit. I'm tired of this shit. Like I say, I didn't expect us to fight back like we did. At this point, the players are fighting for each other. They ain't fighting for Dennis Allen. They ain't fighting for Pete Carmichael. They don't give a damn about them. I don't give a damn about them coaches, man. They trash. Derek Carr trash. I'm sick of Derek Carr. I don't care about his injury. I don't care about none of that mess. I want my Saints to win. I don't care about we fought hard. We fought hard. Fuck that fighting hard shit. Did we win? No, we lost. Like I said, I expected a blowout. I was expecting to see a blowout. Not gonna lie. I was glad to see the stadium full of blue jerseys. Letting y'all know. Trying to hit y'all in y'all pocket. We ain't coming to support this shit. Stadium was full of blue jerseys. Lions fans out there repping. And they was booing the shit out of Derek Carr. It made my heart feel good. When they was booing Derek Carr, I felt warm on the inside like I ate a hot bowl of oatmeal. That's how warm I felt. I was like, I felt good. I just felt good, man. Real talk. But this shit more than the game, Jono. I ain't gonna let the Saints disturb my goddamn peace. They ain't gonna rattle my goddamn nerves. I'm still gonna watch this team, and I want to lose all the rest of the game. We need a quarterback. I don't care about Derek Carr feelings. We need a quarterback in this next draft. I don't give a damn how you feel about it. How you feel about it.
You gotta love T-Dirty, man. You got a Hall of Fame voicemail caller right there. Thank you, T-Dirty. T-Dirty, you're welcome. T-Dirty,
anytime.
T-Dirty, you get the 3-minute if you ever want to leave a 3-minute call because you're so damn good at this. Thank you, T-Dirty. We appreciate you. I saw he said you're an annoying positive, or he asked. That's the Who That Confessional, man. That's my dog, Red Deuce, one of the guys who actually look up to as far as content creation, who's giving me a lot of advice. So I'm glad that he's showing love in the chat today. Rev, you're still there, man. Thank you, my man. I hope you enjoy your shirt, man. I love it. I love to
Yeah,
rap.
but see, but if we go back to highlight, can we highlight that comment again though, John?
I just went all the way down. I'm sorry.
So the thing is, he said that it's an annoying positive, but what was the last thing he said? I like the vibe. So see, he liked the vibe.
It's still who that, huh, Ziggy?
Still who that?
It's still who that. Shit more than the game.
What's up, Jono? Your boy Devin. Ziggy, what's good, homie? I just want to hit y'all up, let y'all know my take. The game, 21-0, that's pretty bad, which we all expected it. However, it just didn't finish right. The defense, I don't know, wasn't good. However, Derek Carr got knocked out of the game. Not surprised. The dude been getting knocked around all season long, so him getting knocked out with a quote-unquote concussion. Yeah, okay. Winston, man, I don't know. He a gunslinger. Dude got an arm, bro. Like, can't nobody deny that. However, he throws with so much velocity the damn receivers can't even catch the ball. So, I don't know, man. Maybe it's time, but I don't know because, man, this dude remind me of Brett Favre back in the day when he breaking wide receivers' fingers and stuff. That's why I say Taysom Hill should just stick with it. Not that I'm a Taysom Hill fan at all. The dude's a good gadget gimmick player, but he's not an all-around quarterback. But for right now, for what kind of state we're in right now, yeah, I think they should go that route until the end of the season for sure. That's just my opinion on that. Who that nation always is. Just shit more to the game. And Ziggy, we going to the playoffs, player.
Hey, that's my guy right there. We still have a mathematical chance to make the playoffs. Every time they play a game and they show the little thing on the side in the hunt, we still is in the hunt. We still in the mix. Man, shout out to Devin, man. That's my guy, bro. That's my boy.
That was a good call by Devin until he had to end it with that, man. Huh, Devin, you started off so good, man. You like the Falcons. You started off so good, then you ended it the worst way. Shout out to Warner Wear Who That, man. He has some great Saints merch. Y'all, if y'all want to check out, if y'all don't want to buy this shit more than the game show, at least buy it from WarnerWearWhoThat.com. I'll see you in the chat, my dog.
Warner
We're not making the playoffs. Ziggy, we're not making the playoffs.
We have a chance.
The Cowboys are going to get eliminated early in the playoffs, but we are not making the playoffs.
We have a chance.
Hey, Jonah, sorry. Got cut off in the last voicemail, but it's Andre again. Who dat and Roll Tide. Anyway, to make a long story short, a lot of rambling. Carr just ain't it. I don't care if he's healthy or not. I don't wish injury on a person, but it's like the
Right quick, this man called twice to talk about how much he hates Derek Carr.
only way our Saints get a chance at improving is if somebody else is allowed to start. From day one, I have been advocating for either Jameis or Taysom. I don't want to see Haener on the field. I'm sorry. I don't think he's a long-term answer. I have seen him in training camp. I have seen clips of him. He's okay. We are not in a place where we can build a team around a rookie right now. We're not there. So for the rest of this season, I like to see Jameis get his shot at starting games for once. Let him start a game. I don't care how poorly he performs in half of a quarter, or if he performs inconsistent in a quarter and a half. Give him a shot. Or, hear me out, let Taysom throw a ball. When he throws the ball, he has better touchdown percentage, a better first down percentage, a better quarterback rating than most guys in the league. They just don't let him throw. Like, he's not the best quarterbacker in the world, but when you are a dual threat QB like him, and when I say dual threat, I said from day one, he's the M1 Abrams of dual threat QB. When you have legs like that and the playmaking ability like that, defenses fear you. And then you can throw the ball and you're allowed to throw the ball, suddenly you have a touchdown machine and he's always been a first down machine. He can be a touchdown machine if they let him play. So let Jameis and Taysom get in there, but let Jameis start a game so he can get in rhythm. Taysom has always been able to just come up with big plays no matter when he's touching the ball. That's how it goes. And I don't want to see Carr in there ever again for a play where they're just going to run it with Kamara. Because why would you take away the surprise element of having to cover 2-3 different running backs by putting Carr in and have him jog off to the side like he's about to run it out to the side on a freaking stupid play calling too is a huge part of why we can't win a game to save our lives. Even when our defense puts us in the game, even when our offense keeps the pocket open for 6 seconds at a time, still we're going to get sacks. Like if you don't throw the ball, like there's so many pieces that need to get together and they're just not getting together. And at this point, it is what it is. I'm cheering for the Saints regardless, but it's like I ain't going to waste my time thinking that this is going to go anywhere or that we have a good outlook when we're stuck with Carr. Anyway, that's enough of that. See ya.
Evan, you all right?
Oh, man. What? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Man.
I'm sorry. Nah, he goes in timeout again. No, Evan, we give you a platform, my man. Don't be disrespecting my Carters like that. He was making some damn good points.
He was making some great points.
The only bad point he made was he keeps talking about some goddamn road tie. No. But other than that, he was making a good point. He
That's stupid, bro.
He does not like Derek Carr.
Jono, I just want to say, fuck that car. We should have bought a scooter.
That's it?
Simple enough.
Simple enough. Straight to the point.
She heard the call before, so she was like, she got to make it simple, quick and simple. Hey, that's the power of T-Dirty, right? After that call, we should have bought a scooter.
What's up, Jono? This is Warner Russ, one of the biggest Saints fans out there, and I need to speak my piece about how bad of coaching is some of the worst coaching I've ever seen in Saints history. We're coming off of a bye week. We played the Atlanta Falcons, one of the easiest schedules in the National Football League. We're 5-7 and we're in third place in the division behind Desmond Ridder and Baker Mayfield. I want these two clowns gone, Dennis Allen and Pete Carmichael. I really want Mickey gone for hiring these clowns as well. It makes no sense how much talent is on this football team, and we can't score points. We finally, for the first time this year, we figured out the red zone situation. We get on these games. We come here unprepared every game. We have a coach that is 19 and 45 in his career as a head coach. And we sit here and we watch every Sunday, waste our time, waste our electricity bill, watching this football team play absolutely crap. And it's a disgrace to all Saints fans in the world. Change needs to be made. It should have been made today, early this morning. It should have been made in New Orleans yesterday, 2 seconds after the game, because we've clearly seen that this guy is not cut out to be a head coach. I'm going to put you on a little something, Jono. Did you know when we interviewed Doug Peterson, when Sean Payton left, we interviewed Doug Peterson as a head coaching job, we let him walk out that Saints facility with no contract.
It was a Zoom call.
We said Gail Benson and company in that front office got together to say, you know what? Let's hire Dennis Allen over Doug Peterson. Let's hire Dennis Allen over Eric Bieniemy. Let's hire Dennis Allen over Brian Flores. Stuff like that. And it's annoying when you sit here and you look at all this talent that you have on this football team going to waste. The locker room is starting to be lost from the coaches. Thomas is starting to tweet out on Twitter that why we're not doing this, why we're not doing that, Carr missing throws. And most folks say Carr not a good quarterback, and he has not been playing up to the standard. But I will tell you, Carr is also playing with an awful head coach and an awful offensive coordinator. Carr has to be in the right system, at the right place, at the right time. If he's not, he's going to keep looking like this, because I've seen him look like this last year with Josh McDaniels.
The call pause sound like excuses. It's always something.
But there is some truth in that, Joe Jono. It could still be. It's a skill.
It's supposed to be he needed a top 10 defense. He kind of has that now, but now he need, come on now. Derek Carr also excuses. But he was cooking with everything else. That man had his receipts, Ziggy. He had the data points.
Yeah.
Hey man, that was a great call. Thank you.
That was a good call.
Thank you.
Hello, Jono. It's a good day over on my PC today. I do have to say, I do enjoy your streams. I do like everything about the streams. Keep it up, man. This shit more than a game, brother. Clown Fiesta after Pete Clown Michael. I mean, come on, bro. One day, one day, I'm gonna have my Clown Fiesta. Okay. One day I'm gonna have my clown suit on and go in the Superdome. Everybody gonna say, wait, hold on, he a clown? Wait, so he a clown or is the Saints a clown? But no, it's the Saints. The Saints are the clown. Thank you very much. I don't know what else to say, but like if them people don't get fired because of whatever reason, the Superdome gonna be full of clowns the next time we have a home game.
All right.
Well, everybody likes the circus. Shout out to Raylan, man. I like Raylan's calls. I'm sorry, y'all.
Right.
I like Raylan's calls. Thank you, Raylan.
What's up, Janu? This shit dirty from the ATL. You know what I'm talking about? Just came to say, rise up. You know what I'm saying? Feeling good about this ATL victory and this New Orleans Saints loss. Just, wanted to check in on y'all. Make sure everything was all right down there. You know what I'm saying? Heard that Tampon Bay won. So that puts y'all in third now. So how you feel about that? But anyway, man, it's Archangel, man. Just checking in with you, man. Rise up.
Oh, God. Ziggy.
I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of funny.
I was hoping the Falcons fans
He
forgot.
said tampon B. That's a good one.
Ziggy, who are we going to cheer for win? Unfortunately, it's looking like this: the Cowboys versus the Falcons. Who are we going to cheer for?
Cowboys.
I mean, Cowboys. Cowboys.
Bro,
gonna win
Falcons
anyway.
over the Cowboys
No,
over.
you're right. You're right, Evan. Please make yourself and your team useful and beat the Falcons for us in the playoffs. Okay.
Hey, Jonah, I'm Cardell. I'm 13 years old. I didn't really get to watch the game a lot because I was at a stadium performance, but it started at 1, so I was able to watch a bit of it on ESPN+. What is this, like Derek Carr's 4th injury? This team has really gotten on my nerves so far. And frankly, if they lose next week to Carolina, I'm losing hope. I'm just kidding. No, I already lost hope to them today and last week against Atlanta. This team has really just gotten on my nerves. Frankly, the offense has not looked good so far, and the defense don't even get me started on them. They have looked average, and that's not what I want to see from them. I don't know. Derek Carr was definitely not the answer. I'm just going to be honest. Derek Carr is not the answer. Jameis keeps on takes good play either. I mean, Jake Haener, you could start him, but he's probably not the answer either. We need a new quarterback. We need one in the draft. There's a lot of good ones, but we have to fire the coaches. Pete Carmichael and Dennis Allen have to go. Nothing else. They have to get out. I'm just going to be honest with you. 21-0 when you have, 9 or 6 minutes left in the first quarter is ridiculous. You have to score 33 points, but 21 points in the first quarter? I don't even know if I want to watch a game anymore. My backup teams are like the Dolphins and the Eagles, so I might just go fly, Eagles, fly. But thanks for taking my voicemail, Jono. I went with 9-8, but to be honest, I think it's probably going to be 6-11 at this point, or maybe 7-10. But we ain't that.
I appreciate the call, Cardell, but it's never fly, Eagles fly. Ziggy, what is it? Well, he just went on the show. It's always who that.
It's always who that. My bad, bro.
It's always this shit more than the game. But I understand your frustrations, man. Ziggy, we just got a super chat. What does it say? It's my dog.
We got a super chat from J Rock, $5 super chat saying, I believe the Saints lose to the Panthers Sunday. Dennis Allen will be fired. You can't come back from that.
That would be fire worthy, but I do think that Dennis Allen is going to be here until January. But if we lose to the Panthers, the 1-win Panthers, it's going to be bad. I mean,
what if it's a close game? What if it's like
Ziggy, let's get to this voicemail, please.
I'm just asking.
This is James.
Just James.
That's
my boy
James.
right there.
And there's nothing to say that hasn't already been said. It's time to fire everybody. Fire Dennis, fire Pete, fire Derek, fire Evan, fire Sean. If Ziggy keeps this optimistic bullshit up, fire him. Fire that dumbass troll that called you last week. Fire everybody. Hell, tell your wife to fire you, Jono. Fire everybody.
Damn, and we all caught it. James, just James. I don't want my wife to fire me. Damn.
Just James.
I will fire Sean. Or Sean, you're fired. Somebody got to get fired, right, Ziggy?
The Vince McMahon, you're fired.
Somebody got to get fired. Oh, my wife don't fire me. Is my wife still in the chat? Honey, please don't fire me. Please don't fire me.
Hey, what's up, General Barnes? It's, you don't know me, but this is my first ever voicemail. My name is Brute Saint. You might see me in the chat, you might not. I don't know. We'll see what happens in the future. Just want to say, I appreciate the show. I appreciate your slight optimism, but also slight realism as well. I appreciate that balance. I appreciate the channel, and I think your channel will go big one day, and I'm for real. Yeah, anyway, enough of that. So, yeah, my thoughts on this game. I expected us to lose this game, and we lost the game. So, I mean, there's that. So, what I think about the game, first off, where's the discipline? Where's the accountability? Where's it at? It's nowhere to be found. Juwan Johnson has a ball going through his hands, intercepted, and he's somehow still playing and still on the starting roster. I don't know what the hell that is, but like I said, Dennis Allen just lets players do whatever the hell they want. No worry, no nothing. You know, they're just getting their paycheck. Jimmy Graham. Why the hell does Jimmy Graham have one opportunity and he gets a touchdown out of it and then never used again? But then I have to remind myself that this is Pete Carmichael running the offense, so makes sense, okay? Next up, I cannot stand Dennis Allen's mindset of, we gotta keep doing what we're doing until it works. Like, dude, you have this shit all ass backwards, okay? In the NFL, you don't keep doing what you're doing until it works. You rather try to continuously change it up, try to find something that does work, and then once you find out that it does work, keep using it. I don't understand Dennis Allen's like ego, his arrogance, his stubbornness to change literally anything and be confident. I would say like stupidly confident in his guys to be able to win games, win close games. It's been close all year, but we still haven't changed. Listen, Taysom Hill, there's another one. The Taysom Hill gets taken out of the game whenever he can be, whenever it's important. It's the same old, like every other week. I can't stand it. Congrats to Alvin Kamara, by the way, for surpassing Mark Ingram on the rushing touchdowns. Easily the best running back in our Saints franchise history, man. Easily. With that being said, they got a fake comeback. Didn't go anywhere, like always, which I'm getting sick of that. By the way, I'm probably making a bad first impression, but I'm cheering for the Saints to lose the rest of the way. I'm just going to be honest right there. And I don't care how mad people get. I don't care what the hell happens, what people say. I don't care. It's cheering for us to lose the rest of this season because at the end of the day, the playoffs only prolongs the inevitable, which is cleaning house. That's all that shit does. So I'm going to keep on cheering for us to lose. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed my rambling. Hope to get to make some voicemails more in the future about this shit team later.
That he made some good points, and I know you're in the chat, Bruce, saying so. Thank you, man. You're always welcome to come and call on the show, Evan. We got fans saying that they want us to lose. I know that warms your heart, Evan.
Well, it does because they're starting to realize what the Saints are. So they come to realization.
I thought we played to win, especially if we got a chance.
It's about time y'all coming, to realize that y'all teams suck. Okay, about time.
No, Bruce, saying we thank you for the call, man. Thank you. You made some damn good points.
Hey, what's going on with it, Mr. Jono? This is Maurice Harris, huge Saints fan, but I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. It's not looking good. I'm gonna be honest, when we lost to the Falcons, I ain't gonna lie, I pretty much already just mailed it in. I said, man, we sorry as hell. I don't give a damn about what happened along the game with the Lions. That's all good and all, but that was a phantom comeback. That's exactly what that was. The Saints are still not good. They still doing the same stuff that they've been doing week after week after week after week, and it's just time to go ahead and get rid of this coach, get rid of this offensive coordinator. Hopefully we can try it again next year, hopefully with a better coach. Hopefully with a better offensive coordinator. But other than that, I just really don't think that even if we do win, I already know we ain't gonna do nothing, if we even get in the playoffs. So, put it like this. Let the Falcons go ahead and have their little run. They gonna get bounced out first, second round anyway. It don't even matter if they make the playoffs. That's if they make the playoffs. Shout out to all Saints fans, and I'm out.
If we make the playoffs. I don't think we're gonna make the playoffs, but I remember Ziggy had just asked because I was like, Evan, beat the Falcons for us. And that is the reason why I still hold out a little bit of want of making the playoffs. Because, man, I don't want to see the damn Cowboys and the Falcons. Either one of them be successful. Like, I'd rather us have a shot at the Cowboys and maybe, dance on their graves than to have to watch a goddamn Cowboys and Falcons game, man.
I mean, we've seen teams with losing records under 500 go to the playoffs and make some sort of noise. I'm just saying.
That was some great voicemails, but we have one last voicemails, fellas. And this one, bro, this is why this show is really, really, Evan, Ziggy, this is why this show is really taking off to another level. I really need y'all to listen to this voicemail, okay? Evan, you listening? This is a special voicemail, folks. It is going to be the greatest voicemail the John O'Barnes Show has ever got, and the greatest voicemail the John O'Barnes Show will ever get, period.
You, Jono, it's Eminem. Thanks for always showing me mad love. But how about the Lions? The Lions can't be tamed, cause this shit more than the game done make me say it again. These weak arms are heavy, you're nervous already, mom. Spaghetti's up, your rest the Saints are trash. You better lose yourself in the music the moment the lines own it. But all jokes aside, Jono, much love from the D. This shit more than a game shit.
Was that Eminem?
Oh, I can't with y'all right now, bro.
Eminem is a listener of the John O'Barnes Show? Are you kidding me?
For everybody laughing, dog.
What they laughing at? They should be giving a hallelujah prayer signs. Eminem is this shit more than the game certified and is a John O'Barnes listener. He was kidding on that freestyle. He called my team trash. Shout out to Eminem, man. I'm about to cry, man. Oh, Eminem called our show, Ziggy.
All right. Hey, that's cool, bro. Hey, I'm happy for you, dog.
Hey, we got the best community. I'm not gonna say we're the best Saints show. I will say we are the most unique show. You will not find anything like that on any other Saints channel. I stand by that. Shout out to Eminem.
Whoever that was.
Shout out to Eminem. Y'all, we appreciate the hell out of y'all. We're going to play one more sponsor, then we're going to wrap up the show because we know that we're going a lot over time because you guys were so passionate with the voicemails. And after this sponsor, I'm going to play an exclusive viewing of this week's skit that you guys do not want to miss. Here's a gift just for you for being a fan. Are you going to a sports game or a concert or any major event? Well, buy your tickets from SeatGeek and use the promo code JONO at checkout and you can receive $20 off your purchase over $50. That's $20 off your purchase. What are you waiting for? You know this shit more than a game, man. So, I'm not going to lie, y'all. When I started the show, I said if y'all could get us to 50 likes, we will play the skit. Man, y'all
crushed that.
Y'all got us to 100 back-to-back weeks. Y'all got us over 100 people at one point, back-to-back weeks. Thank you guys. Seriously, from the bottom of me and Evan and Ziggy's heart, all jokes aside, thank you guys. Again, we're now global. So if you want to listen to the show afterwards on all podcast platforms besides Apple and Google Play, which we're working on, that option, it will be in the link after this video is published on YouTube that you can listen to it on all podcast platforms. I want to give Ziggy thanks for that. Thank you guys so much, y'all, for 2 straight weeks of record numbers for this channel, man. Y'all making it hard, man. Because if we ever go back to like 50 people for a show, I'm gonna be like, damn, what happened? You know, like y'all just keep making the standard go higher and higher. But I hope y'all know that Ziggy, Evan, and I are working very hard. And then you got people behind the scenes, like my wife, even my family. Y'all understand? Like my family's like giving me makeshift equipment and stuff to like, even when I'm traveling and stuff, give you guys a show that you deserve. So we thank you guys honestly from the bottom of our heart. Y'all are this shit more than the game certified. And I hope you guys enjoy this week's skit being debuted for the first time right now. Oh, bro. Why did I invite this dude over? Why? I don't even want to watch the game.
Jono!
What's up, bro?
Come on, bro. The Saints playing. Why you looking like that, bro? We're going to win. We're going to win this game.
You really
We're going to get back in the mix of
You really
things.
excited about watching this game?
This is a winnable game. I'm telling you, bro.
Right?
Yes.
Come on, man.
Bro, it's the Saints. It's Saints. It's Saints football
It's more than
city.
the game. You're right.
It's more than the game. Look, man, look. I know everything hasn't been perfect. I'll be honest about that.
Dog, we down 21 in the 8 minutes in the quarter.
But look, still, look. Hear me out. Hear me out. It's only the first quarter. We still have 3 more quarters left to go. Run Taysom Hill. I've been telling y'all, Taysom Hill needs the ball. Feed him. Let's see what you scored, John. Look, see?
Yeah, okay, we need 2 more touchdowns.
Okay, but that's the momentum. We building momentum. We constantly keep building momentum. That's what I've been trying to tell y'all. We don't get down when bad plays happen. It's in the past, short-term memory. That's what football is all about. That's what I'm talking about, John. See, look, we down 3. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all keep saying this shit's more than a game. Y'all keep saying, look, Saints over everything. Look at this, down 3. They made the adjustments after halftime. They came back. They grabbed their nuts, and look at it now. We in the game.
Oh!
Look, don't you look.
Dog, I just got blown out.
Yeah, look. All right, so look, we got the Falcons. We still have the Falcons. We still have the Buccaneers. The division is still wide open. Look, we can still do it.
Shut the f up. Shut the f up. Dog, we are trash. We're trash. I don't care if we came back. It's all bullshit. It's smoke and mirrors. We're not even going to accept that we are trash, bro. Get over it. I don't care if this shit more than the game, dog. We are trash. Matter of fact, get out of my house, dog. Dog, get out of my house. Get out of that positivity bullshit, dog. We are trash. What are you going to accept it?
We still only one game. We still only one game.
I don't give a damn. Dog, get out. man. I ain't gonna lie though, we do only gotta beat the Falcons and the Bucks, man.
I mean,
is that a skit, Evan, or is that a documentary? And the award for Best Supporting Actor. Everybody show my dog Ziggy some love in the chat, man. That was awesome, Ziggy.
Why y'all keep saying that was a skit though?
I know, it was real. It was real. Loving the skit in the chat, Ziggy, man. Y'all show Ziggy some love, man. Ziggy, man, that was awesome. Thank you for helping me out with that one, Ziggy.
Hey, appreciate that. Finally got the link up with my boy Jono. Do a skit, man. Appreciate y'all.
All right, so y'all, we're over the 2-hour mark because we have so many voicemails. So look, we unfortunately can't get to every topic. What we're going to do is we're going to just give a quick preview of 2 games because we got Evan on the show. So we'll give the Cowboys some of it. And it is the game of the week, and we'll talk about the Saints versus the Lions. So first of all, y'all, we got the Cowboys versus the Eagles this week. Evan, are y'all finally going to do it? Are y'all going to win this game?
Man, look, that's what I'm going to say. People keep talking about winning beat a 500 team. We did that last week. Eagles supposed to have home field advantage. They lost last week. You got Dak Prescott looking like an MVP. We finally got our rushing game going on. CeeDee Lamb looking like the best receiver that nobody's coming close to right now. Brandon Cooks is doing this thing. You got Ferguson looking like the top 5 tight end in the league right now. And that man is just like his second year. And don't get me started about the defense. You got Blind, who was he was getting abused last week. Don't get me wrong, but he still got an interception. I mean, he's a ball hawker. Saints won't know anything about the ball hawker, so I'm just throwing that out there too. Michael Parsons, oh my God. Did you see how he destroyed that game? Did you see that last play came on block and just shut down that whole final play? Look, I'm going to say one thing. The Cowboys are 6-0 at home. They're 6-0 for a reason. The Saints at Superdome, no, this is a whole different ball game right here. We got the Cowboys at AT&T Stadium on Sunday night. Man, Cowboys going to show the whole world, show the NFL, show the other teams that actually this is our moment to gain home field advantage. We're going to come Sunday night and beat the Eagles 31-17. I'm calling it right now.
God, I hope the Eagles whoop that team ass, boy. God, I hope the Eagles whoop that
right
team
now,
ass.
Man, and I can't wait. I can't wait what Jalen Hurts going to try running Michael Parsons sacking his ass. Man, woo! Shit, I got excited. Woo! Man.
Ziggy, I hope because I want to hear what this guy will have to say next week if they lose. Who you got, Ziggy?
I got the Cowboys.
What?
Hey, we making picks, right? We're not picking with our hearts, right? We're picking with facts. That's what y'all always tell me to do. I'm picking the Cowboys to win.
He knows what's up.
Jono, you can't give me hell. You picked the Falcons and then you picked the
Lions and they won.
The
Eagles are going to whip the Cowboys ass. They're going to humble them again. And Evan's going to come on the show talking about we didn't want to give away too much of our players, but we're going to see them again in January.
I'm not saying they're my favorite team. I'm just picking them to win.
To humble that fan base, and we're going to put Evan front, lock, street, and center on this show next week, y'all, so he can take his heat, hopefully like a man. Because I promise you, the Cowboys fans are going to not be men this week when the Eagles humble their ass. Now, y'all, we got the New Orleans Saints versus the Carolina Panthers. Man, if we cannot beat the Carolina Panthers, folks, if we cannot beat
we taking
a one-win team. Now, sadly, Ziggy, no, I'm not talking about what I want to happen. I'm talking about what will happen. As bad as we are, as down bad as we are, ain't no way I see Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers coming to the Superdome. I don't give a damn if it's 50% Carolina Panthers fans and winning this game. I unfortunately, because I'm already on I wish we just kind of lose all these games and get a top pick and maybe draft a quarterback. But I unfortunately think we are going to win. Ziggy, I hope that makes you happy. I'm picking the Saints to win, and we will beat the Carolina Panthers. Evan?
Well, Saints should win it. I mean, come on. Carolina only had one game that they won all season. It's at home too, so hopefully the Saints could do something about it. But I think you might.
You gotta laugh yourself
because it's the Saints we're talking about. Y'all thought it was guaranteed victory for the Vikings and guaranteed victory for Atlanta, and I honestly think Bryce Young is going to show why Carolina traded 2 first-round picks for him on this upcoming Sunday. I honestly think that I got Carolina winning by 3 with a game-winning field goal, a game-led drive by Bryce Young. I got a feeling that's what's going to happen. I got Carolina by 3.
I usually get mad or annoyed, Evan. I ain't going to even be mad if that happens. Ziggy, who you got?
I got the Saints, man.
That's all you got? You got the Saints?
I got the Saints. We're gonna win. The team's gonna rally behind all of the noise that's going on this past week and going into this week. And I think
Mickey Loomis. Y'all, if y'all want to listen to the Mickey Loomis show, y'all can just go to Mickey Loomis show. Y'all ain't got to listen to our show. Y'all just go to Mickey Loomis show. Ziggy's just going to get the Mickey Loomis talking points. Y'all, real quick, speed round. Bills and Chiefs. I got the Chiefs. Evan?
Chiefs.
Ziggy.
Bills.
You know what? I changed my mind actually because the Chiefs been looking bad, Evan. I got the Bills on that one, and the Bills are playing like desperate because if they lose this game, they might be out.
That's what, yeah.
All right, final game. I had this game on because it's an NFC South game. The Bucks at the Falcons. Hey, if we win and one of those teams lose, we get a little bit of wiggle room. So, Ziggy, who you got in that game?
Bucks.
Evan?
Falcons.
I got the Falcons, too. I hate to say I think the Falcons are going to start making some separation before all is said and done. All right, and final topic, guys, because I promised we were going to get to this. I got my rant out. Y'all know how I feel about this dumbass college football playoff picture that they escorted Alabama into the playoffs because of politics and because of money. How do y'all two feel about that? I didn't ask you two. How do y'all feel about Alabama making it over the undefeated Florida State?
I'll let Evan go.
Well, I just want to say shout out to the Go Horns, baby. Come on, baby. In the playoffs, Go Horns. I just want to start it off. But honestly, if you look at the last couple games from Florida State after the quarterback hurt, it's like watching the fucking Saints play football. Honestly, it was a snooze fest. Like when they played against Louisville, I was like, this game is boring. And honestly, college football is all about money and the best teams to make it. And Florida State ain't the best team to make it. Granted, they've been undefeated, but look what the teams they played against: Miami, North Alabama, Florida, Louisville. Who cares about that? Yeah, you go undefeated, but still, Alabama's has been on point. I'm not a Roll Tide fan, but they have been winning games, and they just beat the number one team, Georgia, in the SEC championship, who won in the last 2 years. I think it's a right, justified move. Florida State could miss me all day. Look, they got next year. They'll be all right.
Dre, I don't care who they struggled against. They won. I know it's college. I know it's a different sport, but if you win, you win, man. I hate that we are not rewarding the Florida State players for winning. Now, I know Dre's a Bama fan, so he's going to talk about he's probably giving Evan a round of applause. But nah, man, the schedule is the schedule, and they won the games they had to win. Ziggy, how do you feel about Alabama making it over Florida State?
I mean, I'm not going to repeat. I'm pretty much in line with what you've been saying, Jono. The main thing I want to see come out of these playoffs, because I think they're supposed to be adding more teams to the playoff picture. Why don't they just say you win your division and then that's their playoffs? Like NFL, like the division winners just go and they go head to head. Maybe have some bubble teams in there. Why don't we just do that?
You know,
and then just rank the division winners from there, and then
Drew has said that they should just do a play-in game like the NBA, and like Florida State should play Alabama. What y'all think about that? And whoever wins gets that fourth spot. What y'all think about that?
Whoever's the bubble team just has a play-in.
Yeah. Bama will win, but yeah, it will be.
But you see, and I'm not saying that Alabama right now, because the Florida State quarterback is down, is not a better team than Florida State. But what is sports about, man? Sports is about the memories and about the stories and about the play on the field. So you know how many memories and stories we would have got robbed out of as sports fans in our lifetime if we would have been like, well, this player's out, so that means we ain't got to worry about them. You know, that's just eliminate them automatically. The Eagles, y'all not winning the Super Bowl because Nick Foles is playing, so y'all don't get that moment. Like, come on, man. Hey, the Saints in 2000, Jeff Blake is out, so everyone bricks, oh, hell no, y'all not going for the playoff qualification. Two different sports. I know it's in the rule book that they go by criteria of who are the four best teams. We don't even know if Alabama technically is the best team. We know what we see, maybe, but it's still opinion. I don't care what it says. It is still opinion. It is opinion. You cannot say strongly that Alabama is a better team than Florida State. It's still opinion. I don't care if the quarterback is out. You cannot say strongly. It is all opinion. We are letting the suits determine how we as a fans take in our love of sports. I think it's bullshit. Can't nobody convince me otherwise. I respect the other side of the argument. I absolutely do. I hear you guys and what you're saying. I think it's bullshit. If I was Florida State, I would say screw the bowl game that they got us in. Y'all could kiss our ass. But that's just how I feel. I appreciate the hell out of each and every single one of you guys who joined the show tonight, man. Another record-setting day. You guys make us want to be better, and hopefully we give you guys a show that you are proud of. Before we end out the show, man, y'all know how we open this, how we got to close it. Leave a few this shit more than the game in the comments. Let's have a good week, man. Ziggy, I think we might finally get a Saints victory after a full calendar month this Sunday. So let's keep the vibes going. Leave it this shit more than the game. Evan, Ziggy, here's another 7-day contract. Do you guys want to come back next Tuesday? And Evan, definitely for you. Do you want to talk about that Eagles and Cowboys?
So unfortunately, I cannot make it next Tuesday.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Going to got the Lakers and Mavericks game that night. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, I ain't mad at that.
But what I will team go tonight, so I won't be there. But Cowboys win. Was still here. So.
You got that Wi-Fi that the Cowboys was out when the Cowboys last.
Yeah, there's a connection going in and out, big dog.
We got the gist of it. You're going to see the Lakers and the Mavericks, and you'll still be kind of tuned into the show. We appreciate that. Looking forward to the Lakers busting the Mavericks' ass by 20-plus points. Ziggy, what about you?
What you're saying, bro? What's the question? I'm sorry.
You want to join next week after the Saints beat the Panthers like we predicted?
Yeah, I'll be back, bro. You already know I'm gonna be here, dog.
Well,
it's always who that, and it's always this shit.
I guess it's just gonna be me and you, Ziggy, because Sean is.
I don't know. He getting all excited about his Puka Nuka. What's that guy's name for the Rams?
Well,
I don't know, but that's what he been on.
We ain't even got to mention that team's name. Everybody, thank y'all so much for joining the John O'Bowen Show. Y'all keep giving us record numbers. Again, you can check us out now on all streaming and podcast platforms. So if you haven't watched the show live and you want to listen to it in your car or while you're working out or while you're on the job, you can listen to it on all platforms. The link will be in the description below after this video is published. We thank you guys. We love you guys. Always and forever. This shit more than a game. Wait a minute. Oh, no, man. You telling me that Ziggy, you telling me that you still... Good night, guys. Man, what the hell? I ain't on no damn pizza. What the hell? Hello?
Pizza delivery. Hey, John. All right, so look. Hit me out. Look, we only won game. We lost.
Get that hell out of my house, dog. Get that hell out of my house. Shit. I didn't even get a pizza either. This shit more than a game.